I streaming? Am I good? Okay. Hey, how's it going, guys? Captain Kuba here. Welcome back to another members hangout. Today, let me tell you something real quick, okay? Please do not send super chats. I haven't found a way to disable the super chats. I'm sure there's a way. I just haven't been able to. What I recommend you do instead is just become a member. You don't have to become like the top tier. Like, you only have to pay $1.99. And then you can come into my Discord and just talk to me and stuff. You can cancel it after that if you want to. It's much cheaper if you want to get your questions in instead of sending a super chat. I haven't been able to disable my super chats, so I'm mostly gonna be doing the Discord questions. So if you want to ask questions, just pay $1.99, and then you get access to Discord. That's the only thing. You can cancel it afterwards because I haven't been able to figure out how to disable my super chats. But welcome everybody. You would disable me? Hey, Kaptain, what's up, man? So now you guys should be getting, you should be getting a feedback of what I'm looking at. Let me open up Discord. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm eating while this thing is going on. I haven't had time to eat lunch, so I'm gonna have to eat it while we're doing this thing here. So how do I do this again? I forgot. Oh shit, they're already in there. Okay. Discussions.
Should I super chat? So you just go into his stream and just tab on the screen.
Hello?
I'll do it right now. In fact, I'm gonna just for free. I'll go do it. I'll be back.
Hey, honey.
There is.
They can't hear me.
Might as well.
What did you make like a full?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Started this thing. Now we gotta invite Kuba.
Oh, we have to let Kuba.
No, actually, I can't hear them. Hold
Okay, hold on. Okay, go to settings.
Why'd you make one?
I had to tell them, and then voice and video. Is it your output device? Your input device?
Oh, input is what I need to set up my Yeti.
Yeti? Yeah. Is your output your headphones?
Yeah,
Do you have your headphones selected on your output device?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, then go back to the thing.
Yeah, but I want to make a new one. I don't because.
Okay,
go
in
have
it.
to.
Keeper can't chat with
You
his
guys
own.
hear me now? Hello.
No, you're in the audience. Hold on, I'll give you. Just click yourself.
Yeah, you gotta invite Kuba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to request to ask because.
Kuba. I think we. Yeah, Kuba, you gotta request to ask, bro.
I'm back.
On my own Discord.
Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but I dabbed. But so I will have to start a new one. He's like.
No, don't start. Just cancel this one. I'll start the new one. Okay.
He has to raise his hand.
Yeah, he does. He has to raise his hand to speak out to call on him. So I'm gonna start a new one, guys. Sorry about all of this.
Oh, it's all good.
Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna do it now. Okay. Okay. Start pick up topic. Okay. Let's go. Members only. All right. Can you guys? They should be able to hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So
They're all calling there. Anyway, again, I don't know if you saw it before, but that's for Daniel.
what is what?
He told me to dab.
Oh, he did. He told you dab. Well, thank you for manning the Discord, honey. Thank you very much. Yep, it's kind of hot in here. I might take my shorts off like halfway through. They can't see my underwear. It's fine. Can you close the door?
I'll keep it open for the air.
Thank you. So yeah, first of all, guys. Okay. Don't unmute yourself just yet. I'm gonna start inviting you guys, but just don't come in just yet. Let me just invite you guys, and then I'll. No, mute yourself now. It's okay. Yeah, I'll ask who to join first. Let's see. You guys have to click the little hand here to request to chat, and then I'll invite you guys later on. Is that all for now? I actually wanted to start with Anhad, because I know Anhad woke up. Oh, it's actually not that late now, but I'm going to start with Anhad, because I know his time is messed up. He has to wake up at 2 a.m. to watch my stream. So right now, maybe it's like 12 for him. So I'm going to let Anhad talk first, so maybe he can go to sleep afterwards. What's up, Anhad? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Kuba.
Wait, hold on.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you guys hear him? Someone already sent a super chat. Kaptain, thank you so much. But please, yeah, don't send super chat, guys. I haven't been able to disable them. But yeah, can you say something?
It's not that late. It's like 12:30.
It's 12:30. Yeah, that's what I calculated it kind of. I knew it was going to be around that time. How you doing, man?
Doing good. I'm really pumped about Ragnarok.
You are? Who isn't? Who isn't, man? So.
You?
I'm not. What are you talking about? I could not be more excited about this, man.
By the way, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's I thought I knew my channel was gonna blow up whenever the game was announced, but I didn't expect it to be this much. I've had to hurry up and do like the specials, the giveaway. By the way, I have a giveaway, guys, on my previous theory video. I mentioned it. Let me make this slow-mo so if you guys want to put footage. But what's up, man? Like, what do you want to talk about today?
So
Oh, wait, sorry. Something else I should say, guys. I'm only going to be streaming until... Let's say, no, right now it's 3. I'm going to be streaming until 6 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to do this for 3 hours, okay? So after that, I will not be taking any more calls. So let's just get started. What's up, Anhad?
Yo, so I got a theory in my hands.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo?
Yep.
Yeah. It's about Tyr being bad.
Tyr being bad? How so?
Yeah. It's like the Tyr is the ultimate bad guy.
Okay.
As you can see that the giants are dead in Jotunheim.
Yeah.
So my theory is that Tyr trusted the giants and the giants trusted Tyr back. So maybe Tyr killed them and then he like portrayed himself as the victim in front of Odin and like Odin tried to imprison him. And in that way, Odin became this bad guy. He already was a bad guy and it wasn't a big deal for him to get another dirt on his face. So what I'm thinking is that Kratos and Atreus would find Tyr in some vault or something, and they must be knowing something in order to ask Tyr, in order to confirm Tyr that if it's right or not. So Tyr would get to know something from Kratos and Atreus, and he would be off. He would be like, that's all I need to know, and then he will betray Kratos and Atreus and try to kill Kratos. But in the heat of the moment, Kratos is, immortal. He would try to kill Tyr, but he doesn't really want to kill Tyr because Atreus is very attached to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he would have to kill Tyr anyways, and then it would explain the mural in Jotunheim because Atreus is mourning Tyr's death in the way that Kratos killed him.
Okay, so I hope you don't mind. Like, we're gonna be discussing theories, but I'm gonna say why I don't think they're right. If you guys don't mind, it's more about discussion type of thing. So my first question would be, why did if Tyr betrayed the giants, why did Odin imprison him then? Like, wouldn't that mean that Tyr is on Odin's side?
No, Odin doesn't know that.
Doesn't know about what?
Yeah, because Odin can't get into Jotunheim. Maybe he wants to see what Tyr did. He's not able to know that Tyr has killed the giants. If that makes sense.
But why did Tyr help the giants escape to Jotunheim in the first place so he can later kill them?
That's because he wanted to create this persona that he is the good god.
Ah, no, okay.
Yes.
See, now you've entered into the realm of the unfalsifiable. Now you can't
Exactly.
prove that. It's like I have this tiny dragon in my hand. Oh look, it's here, but it's invisible, and it's like no, I can't really prove that now. It's like
Tyr is too good to be true. He's like this amazing god that everyone loves. Yeah, he's too good to be true.
I actually have a theory on what I think the story is going to be. I don't want to give it away just now. What is this thing in my soup? Anyway. But I don't think Tyr is too good to be true. I think Tyr being good is what makes him somewhat bad for Atreus. That's all I'm going to say for now. Because I think Tyr is going to be Atreus' role model. And he's going to look up to him. But I don't think he's bad. I do think Tyr has good intentions. But those good intentions are going to get him in trouble with Kratos. And I do agree with you. I do think Kratos is the one who's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to prove Septic wrong because he loves Tyr, and I just want him to die in hands of Kratos.
No, I do think he's gonna die. I still think he's the man in the mural, so we can get into that later on. But is that all you wanted to share with me, Anhad?
That's it. I'm not a big theorist.
No, it's all good, man. Like that's what's fun about making theories. You know, like any of them could be right at the end. Like I don't really have a formula to, follow which theories right or not. But thank you so much for sharing yours, man. Like you can go to sleep now. You have my blessing now. You can go back to sleep.
I'm gonna stick around for some while.
Yeah, stick around. If you're still awake, you can come in later. But I suspect there's gonna be a lot more people here to chat.
it's not a big deal. I just wanted to come in, say what's up, and share my theory.
Also, I think it's cool how all of you guys have adopted like God of War names in Discord. Anhad, Miglani as Surtur, and we got Lego Man as Fat Kratos. Obviously, I don't know what's up with that, but sure.
I mean, Kratos is bulking.
Yeah,
you can't
he
really
is.
judge him.
He is, man. All right, I'm gonna let Lego Man in now. Okay.
Yep.
All right, later, man.
Later.
Lego Man, you have a go ahead. And guys,
that's just me in real life.
That's just you in real life.
That's just me.
Nah, you're
I just
good,
took
man.
a picture of myself.
Don't worry, man. Hey, the people in the audience here in Discord, make sure to click the little hand to request to talk with me to talk to me, so I can invite you guys in. Okay. All right, Lego Man, take it away, man. What's up?
All right. So my theory is that Tyr is actually trapped in Svartalfheim, not Asgard.
I would agree with you 100%. But go on.
Okay. So in the trailer, at I believe about 2 minutes, we can see Kratos doing his little slam move down on the enemies.
2 minutes.
Yeah, about 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's at 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
when
at 2
he's-
minutes.
These
So-
things here.
The things. Look at the ceiling. You see how the ceiling's all rocky and all that?
Yeah, it's got stalagmite.
Based
I
on
think is
that?
what it's called, like the cave formations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when he fights the purple light enemies, the ceiling and all that.
Mhm.
So there's also another shot when we see the brute come down from the MCU Bifrost. I'm gonna call it the MCU
That's what we're calling it,
Bifrost.
the MCU Bifrost.
The MCU Bifrost.
Okay.
Mhm. So when he comes down from there, it's the same exact ceiling.
Yeah.
So we also get in a later shot at 2:33 or something like that.
233.
When so Kratos has his leaf shield and he has the other one. I forgot what he does.
Yeah, when he's
right
I
here.
know, and like now we're gonna see him like doing a parry. Yeah, I've remembered this trailer.
So,
memorized it. Yeah, I see him right
The
there.
rock's there as well. That's where I think that it's in Svartalfheim, because every single rock that we see in Svartalfheim has the same little drippy and rock pattern.
Yeah, I think it's called a stalagmite or something like that. That's it's caused by the water droplets. I think. So I don't really know the science, but yeah, it's I know what you're saying. Yeah, the spiky rocks. Yeah, these things here. Yeah.
And when that other cutscene plays, when Kratos tears down the door, same exact place, so it doesn't do a cut to a different area.
Yeah.
So that's why I think, because
Oh
of
my,
the rock pattern.
oh my God! I just realized something. This might actually be the same spot of the last shot. Look at this. Okay, there's rocks, there's wooden planks, and a fishnet-looking thing. Okay, so if we go to the, yeah, I think you're right. I do think Tyr is captured in Svartalfheim. So
Yeah.
we see this shot. Look at this, wood and the fishnets as well. So yeah, I'm with you 100%. Like, I think Odin is still in good touch with the dwarves, because you see a statue of what seems to be Odin. It's most likely Odin. So maybe he's one of the only gods welcome in that realm, and therefore he put Tyr in it. I'll be honest, I'm somewhat disappointed at that. I kind of wanted Tyr to be in Asgard, like a more royal-looking prison instead of a stony cave. But I do agree with you. I do think Tyr is in Svartalfheim. That's Odin right there. So most likely he's still in good relations with the dwarves. But go on, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what my theory is based off of, is some rocks.
Yeah, I might do that. But like, is that someone in that? What is that? Oh, it's just a basket? Dude, look at this thing. It looks like someone in a hood. Like, he's looking at me. Look at the little face there. That little thing. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's a simpler theory, but I think it checks out. I think, like, given the location of where Tyr is located, I think this is 100% Svartalfheim. It's like, it's cavernous. It's not really a temple, and I am somewhat disappointed at that. But I guess it makes sense. You can't really go to Asgard at the beginning of the game. You know, you have to. I think Asgard is going to be the lead up. Yeah.
And also, one other thing I have to say, I found this out, I think yesterday, with the symbol in front of the dwarves, Brock and Sindri's house above it. I honestly think it's the World Tree symbol, which is the middle of it.
Hold on, let me go there. Hold on. Yeah, I saw this thing.
You might have to pause it. The little symbol above their house, it looks exactly like the World Tree symbol. Not the leaf, the little one above it. That
this
one.
thing. Okay. The World Tree symbol.
Like when you go to the Realm Between Realms door.
Oh,
the door,
it's a
there's
symbol in God of
pattern.
War. What do you spell world? World. Tree.
It might just be called Realm Between Realms door or World Tree door. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I guess there's not a symbol in Norse mythology for that. Yeah, it's got this thing, but I see what you're saying. It's the one from the Realm Between Realms. Yeah, it's odd because later on we see the branches of the world tree. So this might be how we learn how to travel to new realms, even though like we're already in a new realm. This is Svartalheim, right? But I do see a lot of realm travel symbolism, I guess, within these few shots. So I would agree with you. I think that's also possible.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. That's pretty much all I've got.
Thanks, man. Okay. Just
Okay.
share with me if you got anything else later on, okay?
All right.
All right, later, man.
All right. Yeah.
All right, guys. Once again, for the people in the audience here, you have to request to talk, so I can see you guys up here, so then I can invite you. So I'm gonna let in Thaumik, so he can share his theories, and I'm gonna invite these guys. So, but you guys mute yourselves, Gio, and Mike. Just mute yourselves. Thaumik, you got it, man. What's up?
Hey, okay. So I got a couple of things, and I got something that I need to look into after this because I just had a brain blast.
Okay.
But anyways, so first off is actually a question for you because I watched your interview with Corey and Eric.
Yeah.
And there was a little section in there where they're like, yeah, we pass around your theories and they actually impact our stories.
Yeah.
Right? And how we write.
Yeah.
What one of your theories do you kind of want to be subverted by the team, by the dev team? You know, like in a cool way.
Subverted as in like change my expectations of the theory? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. What do you think like could be subverted in the coolest way? What one of your theories, if you get what I mean?
I'm honestly not sure what you mean. Like, you're not asking which theory I want to come true, or is that what you're asking?
I'm asking you which theory do you think would be the coolest if it was wrong?
Oh, if it was wrong? Oh man, I mean, obviously the biggest plot twist would be the man in the mural, like just being Kratos.
Oh yeah, of course.
I feel like if they do come out with a Kratos death at the end, that would really subvert my expectations. But I really don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
I'm actually my next video is gonna be like why, because people are asking, is this the end of the God of War series? I'm like, obviously we don't know it's not, but people are still somewhat worried because. And that's gonna be what my next video is about, like, you know, why this is not the last game in the series, because there is evidence and things Corey has said in the interviews, and not mine, other interviews with IGN and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to touch that, but yeah, definitely the man in the mural being Kratos, that would really subvert my expectations. I'm so convinced it's here that I'm not even questioning it. It's
I agree with you that it's here, definitely. But yeah, and then as for theories, I kind of thought this theory earlier and then thought it more ahead when you noticed that detail about Atreus holding his head like he was hearing voices when Freya jumped over him.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Wait. Shout out. That wasn't actually my theory. I want to give a shout out to 7 Years.
I'm saying after I watched your video.
Check out 7 Years channel. He's another God of War content creator. He's the one who noticed that. I believe he's in this video, 20 Secrets You Missed in God of War Ragnarok. So he's got really good God of War content. But go ahead, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Sorry. But that could mean that there's a specific sword that her brother owns nearby. Or she might be using it. Because what we've learned about like swords or weapons with special abilities is that kind of have to put a soul into it, right? Like, Kratos' axe has been very much like, that's definitely Freya. Not Freya. Why am I saying Freya?
No, yeah, I got it.
Or like, that one specifically. So what if he's holding his head like that because whatever soul is in Freya's sword is screaming when it fights? That would be crazy.
It could be. I don't think that's a rule.
I don't think she's using one though.
I mean, I don't know if that's a rule for all weapons, right? We know again, we don't even know if that's the case for Kratos' weapon. That might have been something Santa Monica told the guy who visited the studio and then retconned out of it. So that's
true.
We need official confirmation from the games in order to know that for sure. But what I do find interesting is that I think Freya has a new sword. I need to replay the game, believe it or not. I don't have footage of Freya in my photo mode pictures, but I need to take a new look at Freya's hilt, the sword hilt.
It's the same.
It's the same? Okay.
Yeah, I really was hoping that it'd be a slightly different, because if it was slightly different, this theory would hold a whole lot more water, because that would also give her a reach around for the wording, but that could also give her a better way to get around the curse, because then, technically the sword is fighting. I'm not doing anything.
I see what you mean. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like
also, do you want to hear what my brain blast is earlier that I need to look into?
Yeah.
Because
go ahead.
what realm is the travel bridge pointing at? Because
In Midgard?
maybe in Midgard, because maybe we do a one-way travel, and that would be into Svartalheim if it's pointing at Svartalheim. You get what I mean? Like one-time use, you know.
Oh, I see that. Oh, like it's already locked in place.
Svartalheim.
Oh shit, you have a good point. Yeah.
That's what I just like boom thought in my head.
Yeah, I actually I made a
boo
boo-boo in my last video. I said that, you know, the Bifrost is the only way to travel, and I completely forgot that the Mimir's got 2 eyes now that serve as a Bifrost crystal. So that's honestly a good point. What was the last tower the bridge was locked on? Because if it was Svartalheim, that would explain why they were able to go to Svartalheim. But I think it was Vanaheim, if I'm not mistaken. Because Vanaheim in God of War 2018, there's not actually 9 towers. There's not a Midgard tower. You only press triangle to go to Midgard.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something I didn't like. I wish there was another Midgard tower. But that's a good point. Like that'd be interesting. Like maybe that's how they'll explain it in the game. It's like, we can only travel to Svartalheim because it was locked on from the last time you used it. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, or like maybe they're in a fight and something similar to what happened with Baldur happens, and like Mimir's head gets thrown or something dumb like that. I could see, because this game seems like it's going to be a lot more brighter and bombastic.
Yeah.
So cool stuff like that's going to
It's looking great, to be honest. Yeah. But that's honestly that's a good thought, man. Like, you know, where was
I'm going to
last...
look into that.
Because you're right. Like the lake is frozen, so they can't move the bridge itself. Like it has to be locked onto another realm.
Wait, actually, I'm thinking about this now too. You know how the world serpent breaks the ice in that one concept art?
Yes. This one.
What if that like lets it slightly move?
Maybe, but I don't think we
I don't
should.
think we're getting it back all the way. But
No,
that's just theory.
Well, I mean, this is promotional art. I don't think we should be making theories solely based on this. Maybe like vaguely what we see in it, but
oh yeah, that's just like a vague thought.
Yeah, this is just to show you what the world kind of looks like. The one interesting thing about the wallpaper is that Jormungandr is confirmed to be in it. Like you can see him. We don't see him in the trailer, but he's in the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. It's been great talking.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. Honestly, it's a good thought. You know, where was the last bridge, located? So, thanks, man.
I'll see you later.
Take it easy, man. All right, I'm gonna let Dan here in, and guys, once again, like the people here waiting, you have to request to speak so I can invite you guys. So let me invite all of you guys. Just mute yourselves, and then I'll get to you guys later on. Okay? Danir, you're good to go, man.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
you know me, mostly as Celtic Nord.
Oh, it's Celtic Nord, man. My #1 supporter. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
What does it mean? Your Discord name? Then here? What does that mean?
Danir. It's the name of my D&D character.
Oh, okay.
That and it is in the name of one of these salamanders from one of the Warhammer 40,000 books.
Nice. Okay, so it's a very geeky name. That's all we
know. Indeed.
So it's Danir. I keep calling it Danir for some reason. Sorry about that. So Danir, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fairly well.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it. You guys were mentioning earlier that there was no Midgard tower, right? You guys just press triangle to go to Midgard.
Yeah.
So I have a theory about that. So, in the original mythology, Midgard translates to Middlegard, which is, center of the realms.
Yeah.
And in the center of the lake, there is Tyr's Temple. What if Tyr's Temple itself is a representation of Midgard, since it's in the middle of all the realms?
I mean, it could be. I mean, I don't know how to respond to that. It might be, symbolic of Midgard. But I mean, Tyr was all about unity of all the realms, not just Midgard. He liked all of them.
That's very true.
Yeah. So it could be. I don't know how to. I don't know. It could be. It could be something Corey thought of. I do know that all the realms are stacked together, as Corey said in an interview a while back. So they're all.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how the realm travel works, to be honest with you. Like because it's magic. Let's be honest. It's magic. So you can't really explain that.
Can't really explain magic. It's just magic. It works.
Yeah.
Also, next theory, Celtic Nord paid Corey Barlog to be in the next game.
Wait, what? You paid what Cory Barlog to be the next game director?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, you got the bucks, man. I mean, just hire Corey back.
Not recently.
You've gone broke just giving me money. You gotta stop doing that, man. You gotta stop, man.
No, you cannot stop me. I am unstoppable.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else like you want to share?
Well, mostly just a thank you to everybody. I'm very happy to be a part of this community.
Yeah, man.
And happy that I can provide to one of my favorite YouTubers ever, and that I co-own this channel now.
You kind of do. Like if I were to give it up to someone, I mean, I guess I'll give it to Konoruki first. You're right after her,
Yep.
Okay? Like you're next in line, I guess.
Yep, second on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But Celtic, man, or Danir, thank you so much for sharing, man.
Plus, I figured I had to join in since none of these people have heard me speak before, and I was like, it's time to break the silence.
Yeah, just do it, man. Like it's just what Celtic sounds like. There you go. We got confirmation. And thank you so much to all new members, by the way. You guys can join the Discord as well. Just follow the link on the chat. But yeah, dude, Danir,
Nope.
you can stick around. You were gonna say something? Go ahead.
Oh, that's sorry. I love you all. Mwah!
Mwah, that's a kiss from Celtic right there.
I cannot wait for the t-shirt designs.
Oh,
it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. What was it, Dylan? Dylan's gotta step up his game. You know, just if he wants that Celtic versus Dylan T-shirt, he's gonna step up his game. You know, Dylan.
Oh man,
where you at, man?
he has a long way to go.
Yeah.
With how much I've donated.
Yeah. All right, Danir, man, I'm gonna let someone in now. Okay.
All right, go ahead, man.
Take it easy, man.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Ah.
All right, I'm gonna let Mike who now, because Mike has. I feel like Mike has the most of all the fan theories I've heard. Mike's got the most probable one right now. And it's related to his favorite new character, Durlin. So, Mike, come on in, man. Just come in and just share your theory. Mike, I'm not gonna say it. I said it! Fuck, you made me say it. You made me say it. Damn it. I gotta stop reading the chat, man. I gotta stop. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, papo, que bola, man.
Ahí,
hey,
¿tú sabes?
hey, I already know. Dude, I just wanted to say, I mean, you already want to jump into that?
Oh, you know.
You don't want to save it?
No, I mean, dude, I don't care. Like, I think it's better just we can share the theories,
Okay.
But I can make a video then and just, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's your theory, so you know it's your time to shine the light in the spotlight. So you can get into that or other things. It's up to you.
The thing with that one is, it has a lot of a lot of pictures you have to reference and all that. Like, it's kind of hard to like explain, but I guess I'll share it with.
Let's go to the Mike archive. This is the picture you're talking about. Like he's got a big. It looks like a 5-year-old wrote it, but it's still good. Like it's just.
No, 100%. I mean, I don't know how else to write it, to be
It's
honest.
so good,
but anyways, so long story short, the idea is that Durlin is extremely important to the story.
Mm-hmm.
By that being that this man is the representation or one of the helpers of Tyr to be able to travel to all the different mythos that we know he has traveled to from the evidence we have in the last game.
Yeah.
In the hidden chamber of Odin, or within the Tyr's temple, when we crash in through Helheim after jumping from the boat, we see the missing mural or the missing panel.
Yeah.
We see all the different symbols of the god of war. We know he's been to Egypt. We know he's been to Japanese mythology, and we know he's been to Greece.
Yeah.
And I believe in the panel it resembled something Celtic. But what's interesting to me is that panel showed 4 different symbols of war.
Yeah.
But we go back to Tyr's temple,
Mm-hmm.
and in that picture that we see, I think it's actually right underneath the Instagram Durlin shot.
Let me go
You see Aztecs there, right?
Wait, hold on. In the Durlin Instagram shot, we see what?
So, the picture in the Realm Travel Room when we're going down the elevator where Tyr's giving the little scepter to the Greeks?
Yeah. I can't pull it up right now because I'm not gonna find it. But yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So you know what that is, right? What's important about that shot is there is a boat right behind Tyr, and it's basically stating that Tyr got off the ship and arrived to Greece and presented the Greeks with a gift.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All throughout Svartalheim, we notice that they live in a port-like city.
Yep.
Right? We arrive by water. There's tons of ports, places to dock your ship.
There's fish nets literally everywhere. Yeah,
fish nets everywhere.
There's one right here. I see what you mean. And yeah, go ahead. You're gonna get to the good stuff now. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a maritime-driven culture, I believe. Or a lot of their trade, a lot of their dealings are done via sea. When we go inside of Durlin's house, and only Durlin's house, you see Kratos walk in. Atreus is honestly like looking around, like in awe, like he opens his mouth wide.
Yep.
And you see just ship buoys everywhere. You see like fish nets. You see those little stoppers that you put in between a big ship and the dock so it doesn't scratch the hull of the ship.
Which ones are those, by the way? Like I see the buoys. You mean like are they all together? The buoys.
You see all the way to the right.
All the way, yeah, the right.
There's these little like cylinders or whatever.
Yeah, these things here. Right?
Yeah. So you put those. Basically, you strap them onto the ship and then you let it dangle down in between the wood of the dock and the wood of the ship, so that it doesn't scratch it. Right?
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like you have to be 100% convinced. Like at least he deals with the sea and all that. So go on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, anyways, in that shot, super important. So you see that. I mean, he's a traveler. Also, in that shot, you see right underneath his desk a little hermit crab. That's why I added the Pokemon, because it's literally like.
Yeah, I see it.
It's the best.
Hold on, I'm gonna replay it. I'm gonna let it play out so they can see it. But yeah, look somewhere here. You're gonna see something crawl. I'm gonna move away. See that thing? Yeah, it looks like it honestly looks like one of those fossils you find. I forgot what they're called. Like the sea crabs from ancient times. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, go ahead.
It's like a I forget what it's called. Anyways, it looks like a Kabuto Pokemon for those who are Pokemon fans.
Yeah.
Regardless, so that's the first example of I don't know. This guy, you know, he's very intimate with the sea. He has sea pets.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I mean, the obvious is the Squidopus.
Yeah.
That crawls up his hand.
Yeah.
Dinner. Now, for those that obviously know, the Kraken is Norse, and the Kraken is just basically a giant squid. Back then, in the old days, when they would see giant squid in the water, like I don't know if anyone knows this, but like squid can get insanely big, and that's where the whole Kraken myth came from.
Oh, like that.
If you look up giant squid, yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyways, the juice of it is, Tyr had a companion throughout all of his travels.
Yeah.
And I believe Durlin was that companion. The reason why is not only because of essentially, you know, his affiliation with the water and whatnot. It is a very distinct emblem on his person that looks like a Mayan Aztec dragon head.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the thing that really blew me away when you pointed it out. It's this thing here. It really does look Aztec. Let me show you guys the picture. This is what it looks like. Go ahead, take it away.
I don't want to mean to interrupt. I was trying to see when I should say this, but I did turn off super chats, super stickers, and super thank yous, so no one should be able to donate.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. You gotta teach me how to do it later, okay?
Yeah, sure. But just let me remind me to turn it back on once it stops. So no one should be able to do that. They can still become members. They just can't super chat.
Okay,
so
all right, cool.
All
right, Mike.
All right, I'm out.
Keep going, man.
Hey, no problem. So yeah, if you were to tilt your head sideways and look at this shot, everyone, pretty much, you can see that it really does look non-Norse, and it comes from that Aztec Mayan mythology, and we have confirmation about that in the game within
Tyr's temple.
This essentially Tyr's temple.
Yeah.
That the Aztecs and Mayans are represented in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So that was a huge thing to me. So okay, why does he have a Mayan Aztec, you know, emblem on one of his scrolls, right? Well, we see obviously his pen and inkwells right underneath that conch-shaped pen that he has on his lapel. So obviously, I mean, clearly this, you know, Durlin is writing all day, right? or that seems to be a part of his main profession.
Yep.
And obviously behind him, he has tons of scrolls. I mean, it serves to believe that he is writing all these scrolls.
Yeah, like he's keeping records of all the travels Tyr has gone to. If I'm not mistaken.
Whether it be records or poems, stories of those travels, it's up to the game to let us know.
One thing I do. Sorry, Mike. So one thing I really want, like, if your theory comes through, fuck, man, let me read those scrolls, man. Like, let me learn the lore of Tyr going to Egypt or freaking Aztec or Mexico, right? Like, see what he did there. Like, that'd be awesome. But go on, sorry.
No, that would just be amazing to me. I mean, I was doing some research, right? And I remember in one of your first videos, right after the God of War theory, or God of War Ragnarok trailer came out.
Yeah. You cut out, Mike.
Sorry about that. That's right before the God of War Ragnarok trailer came out, you mentioned, Durlin and Durlin, right? I believe Hito had mentioned that as well, and a couple other people in the Discord. And one thing I had noticed is I had looked at a list of all the dwarves.
Stream is lagging for some reason. I'm looking at the playback.
Oh yeah, it does look
lagging, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have my Ethernet cable connected. Give me a sec. Hey, honey. You're not streaming anything, are you? Okay, I'm lagging real bad. Discord? Okay. No. The stream is lagging. Not the conversation. Is it still lagging? Is it still lagging?
It looks like it.
Damn. Okay. I don't know what's.
Durlin is not Evaldi's son.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Mike, you were sorry. You were saying it seems to be okay now.
Is it okay? Yeah. I see. Yeah, I see the stream moving.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they heard that last part, but I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, I guess. I mean, long story short, that is the theory. If you guys want to read the theory, I mean, I have posted it on the God of War Theories page in Discord. You just have to scroll up to look for it. This man is so important to the story. I'm such a fan of him. Yeah. But even a detail that I saw yesterday was just right after that shot where you basically get a widescreen of his house. Yep. Then it comes up to him having the Squidopus like scroll up.
Yep.
He gives, and I feel like this is the acting of Usman Ali, but he gives a certain look to Atreus.
Okay.
Like concern. I can't even describe it. It's just like really good acting, you know? He gives a look to Atreus, and then right after he looks at Atreus, he gives like a big dwarven smile to Kratos.
Hey, so Mike, quick thing. Okay, you might know this. Okay, but doesn't this look? You're looking at my stream right now. Doesn't this look like oh, it's really bad. Okay, like a bonsai. I think it's what it's called. Like one of those trees that are a regular tree, but it's actually small size.
Oh yeah, I know the bonsai.
Yeah. Isn't that a Japanese thing that they do?
It is. It doesn't have any leaves though, so it sucks. I mean, that would give it away. Though,
it doesn't look like a small plant. It looks like it's got like branches, but it's just a really tiny tree. So
it's a short tree with like really long branches and lush green leaves. 100%.
I honestly, Mike, I believe your theory 110%. I really do. Like you blew me away when you found the Mayan thing on his scroll, and now I'm looking at this stream like, holy shit! Like there's like. It's like a Tyr's mini temple, like in this guy's house. It's like he's got things from all over the place, if you really look. And it's just...
Yeah,
go ahead.
With a different flavor, you know? I mean, it's... They can't reveal a lot. I feel like that was one of the little details there that they left in. It does vary slightly, I will admit, from the Instagram portrait that we have of him to this shot.
Yeah.
Now... Whether or not they did that on purpose because the Instagram pictures were supposed to come out in the promo material versus like actual in-game footage, maybe they forgot to change it, but that's clearly gold in in-game.
Yeah.
And that looks Mayan and Aztec to me.
Yeah.
There's so much more about this character. I feel like he's a part of the main roster and the main lineup. I think he's so crucial to us finding Tyr. At the end of the day, I think he's going to play an important role in that.
Yeah.
And also, I think he may even have something to do with the future of the franchise, or maybe even travel within this game. But you know, that's for us to obviously find out.
Yeah.
And figure out in the future.
You got a good theory, Mike. You really do, man. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, man. You can stick around. Maybe I'll have time for you later on. But there's a lot of
You know me, bro.
Yeah.
Theories and a half.
Yeah. But thanks, man. I'll probably make that into a video. I'll give you credit, of course, if you're okay with that, man. I want to share this with the world. You know, it's like, damn, like this guy might have been with Tyr, you know.
I'd like for you, though, to give your Captain Kuba like seal of approval / skepticism. So please rip it apart in any way, shape, or form that you can find.
Oh, yeah.
Like if there's anything wrong with it, because I'd rather be wrong than right in a theory crafting's like in the theory crafting realm, or like profession.
It's all good, man. It's all good. But
you know what I mean? Anyways.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna let later on. I'm gonna let Muscle Nerd in right now. And the people in the audience, you guys can hit the request button, so you guys can. Oh, I gotta show them the request. Never mind. Oh, they're here. Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys in, but don't unmute yourself. Just keep yourself muted. Muscle Nerd, you're up, man. How you doing?
So, hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. First of all, thanks for the opportunity.
No worries, man.
And congrats on your great interview, man.
Oh, thanks, man. It was fun. It really was.
Yeah. Everybody saw it. How funny it was, especially the part with the mic.
With the mic?
Yeah, when you turn it off.
Oh yeah, I left that in. I thought it was funny, and then I cut, and then I just left it in. Yeah. I forgot to do a fade to black, but yeah, I thought it was funny to just leave it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a unique moment.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's head start into it. I have some things I want to share with you guys. The first one I want to share with you is theory about Kratos and Atreus going back into time.
Oh, okay.
Into a time where Tyr still lives.
Okay.
And all head starts from I call it the standoff at the house when Thor walks up.
Okay.
Because Thor was capable to hit Jormungandr back in time.
Yep.
So my theory was that he will put an ass whooping on both, hit them back into time, so they also get
So you think all of the events of this game takes place in the past, from the first fight in the game with Thor?
A part of it. Okay. So they will get into the search for Tyr, will find him, and then they ask him to come with them, either to stop Thor or to help them find the one of the ways to get back into their timeline with the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Bifrost.
Bifrost,
yeah.
I mean, it'd be the biggest plot twist, to be honest with you. I'm thinking about that now, because there's no evidence that it isn't true so far. I mean, like, the only interactions we have, the only thing would be Tyr being captured. Like, that's not really the past. That's still something that's happening according to lore. But even the interactions with, let me see what Brock says to Atreus, because Sindri here says, "Come in." That doesn't necessarily mean that he knows who these two guys are. Like, because if they're in the past, Sindri wouldn't know them because he hasn't met them yet. And then Brock says, "Well, what no? Oh no. Okay, so yeah, this would be what happened to him? Yeah. So this would prove that at least this scene is not in the past. This is happening in present time. So yeah, he knows who these guys are. So at least on this scene, like they're not in the past. But go on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the one theory. At this point, my theories, I gotta say, they are very, very focused on Kratos, Atreus, and their relationship, because I thought a lot about the never-ending cycle that Kratos wants to break.
Yeah.
His immortality, and also the never-ending cycle of violence.
Yeah.
And the next one is a bit longer.
Okay.
Let me get to my notes. Okay.
He brought in notes.
Yeah, I shared it already with someone from the community.
Yeah.
So via DM, and so I wrote it already down.
Yeah.
So the next two scenarios I had in mind was how the next installment of God of War could end.
Okay. Oh boy, we got a spoiler here. Go on.
No, that's no spoiler.
I honestly, anytime now, I'm gonna start doing like spoilers just in case. You know, like, oh, I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you. But go on.
All right. So another two ways how the next God of War could end would be number one, let him get tricked again by Odin and let him kill his son again in rage, like the never-ending cycle in which he's still imprisoned.
Yeah.
Or the second one, you read the comics, Fallen God,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. And I saw in one of your videos you talked about the one interview where Jaffe Asmussen and Baruch talked about the one topic, or especially Jaffe talked about it, that he wants Kratos to travel to all realms and redeem all realms from the oppressions of the gods.
Yeah, that's Tyr's thing, yeah.
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 So there's this prophecy he has still to fulfill in Egypt. Okay. So Kratos, I mean, right? And what if Kratos gets tricked again by Trotus and kills Tyr and Angerboda, which infuriates Atreus, who punishes his father.
Oh, so you think Angerboda is gonna die as well?
It could be something, yeah.
Okay.
Because what else is there to infuriate Atreus that much?
Yeah, his love interest.
Except,
killing his his little babe. Yeah. His baby.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but go ahead. Sorry.
Right. No problem. So when Kratos gets, I called it Joel.
Okay.
in Ragnarok, he will come back again.
Yeah.
So maybe he will wake up again in Egypt like before to fulfill his prophecy and his destiny. And killing of Atreus might not happen.
Okay. Well, I mean, his purpose in Egypt is done as we know for now. Like his purpose was to help, I don't know, the people who lived there, kill the hippopotamus, yeah, believe it or not, and the crocodile. So his purpose in Egypt is done. I do think we're gonna be playing with Atreus in Egypt. People are gonna hate it when Santa Monica splits up. I don't think Kratos is gonna die, but I do think the games are going to split. Like there's gonna be a spin-off series with Atreus maybe, and those will take place in Egypt. I'm not sure about Kratos yet. I don't know what his role will be later after this game. But go on, sorry.
No problem. Yeah, that's something I also thought about it, but I don't know why, but I distrust that. I can't trust that his prophecy is done in Egypt, because you remember that woman from the village that cursed him? She was from Africa too.
Yeah, Numian, something like that. Numian village.
Yeah.
Nubian, I think. I forgot what the country is, but yeah, it's Africa. Yeah.
No, I mean from God of War 1.
Yeah, God of War 1. Yeah, the Oracle. Yeah, the old lady. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's from Africa too.
Yeah.
So
there is. I think there is evidence for that woman to actually be one of the Furies, but it's not confirmed yet. I'll have to ask someone about that. But go on.
Okay. Well, my thought was that he has to do something still in Egypt to redeem himself from this immortality.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So Atreus lives on, grows up, and follows his father in Egypt.
Yeah.
So then you switch roles and play the other side. So you play Atreus and hunt down your father and do what we still and always do in God of War. You kill a god.
Yeah.
And especially in this scenario, it will be, again, the father and son situation.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do like the concept of like father versus son. They can have. I don't think they can. I don't think Atreus can kill Kratos though, because that'll undermine the story of God of War 4 too much. It's not impossible, but as a writer, I'm not a writer. If I was a writer, I would not do that. Like Atreus killing his son or the other way around. It'll undermine the story of the first game too much.
It would, but what I said before, when he fulfills still something in Egypt where he might get mortal again, and Atreus lives on, grows up, gets stronger, might be possible. Was just a thought of mine, you know?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, yeah, some theories are more an act of creation, I guess, than actual evidence. We don't really know what's going to happen after this game, right? I personally think that the games are going to split. Like, you're going to get to play as Atreus. We will go to Egypt in some sense, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be Kratos or Atreus though. So you think it would be Kratos going to Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
that's my thought.
Yeah. All I know is that God of War is making way too much money right now, and Sony shouldn't end the series anytime soon if they want to keep making money.
Yeah, Kratos is too much of Mickey Mouse at the moment for Sony.
Exactly. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your thoughts, man.
Right.
I really like your profile picture, man. You put yourself in the God of War Ragnarok logo there somehow. That's very well done.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna let let's see. I'm gonna let Geodude in. What's up, Geodude? And yeah, I invited you guys. Oh God, I got Mr. Holthen. That's the guy who did the reaction of my video. No fucking way, man. Let me look him up. Hold on, let me look him up. But hold on.
Hello.
Yeah, Gio, man, you got the floor, man. What's up?
I just want to say congrats on 100k.
Thank you so much.
Well
man.
done, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. Man.
It's more of a question. What do you think Freya's role is going to be in this next game? That's Freya's brother.
Oh, Freya?
Yeah, Freya.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this. I trust Eric Williams. I think he's qualified to be the director. And Corey, plus it was Corey's decision to make it 2 games, right? So they're both qualified. But I think it's a waste to make it only 2 games because I think they could expand it just 2 more games and maybe get Freya to be the villain of the second game. I'm not sure if he's going to have a big role, man. I really don't know. I wish he did. There's hints of Freya in Alfheim in the first game that the Light Elves are looking for him. So he might be a boss battle, because the Light Elves are in power now, so maybe Freya is actually a bad guy in this series and we have to kill him. He's going to be an optional boss, maybe? I do want to see more meaningful stories that are actually side missions. You know, you do the main quest, but you maybe get to kill a god as a side quest. You go to Alfheim and you get all of these optional story. You know, it's like another game. That's kind of what I hope this game, if they want to stay true to all of the hints in the first game, like maybe that's something they should do. But go on.
Yeah, I think it could be an ally.
An ally?
Because
how so?
We see Angerboda at the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's in Vanaheim.
Right.
So if we're not traveling through time, that obviously means we're in Vanaheim. She's being sheltered by the Vanir, and obviously Freya is one of the big dudes in the Vanir.
Yeah.
So I just feel like there's something there that maybe it could help us, or it could get Freya on side, or maybe after we've had our scuffle with the Lighthouse that they could get on side. I feel like he could be an ally.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the Angrboda Instagram picture, the word since we Vanaheim. Crap, I clicked out away. Okay, let me click on it again. Is this the picture you're talking about, the Angrboda and?
No, at the end of the trailer, because in the picture it looks like Jotunheim with the things in the background.
Yeah.
However, in the trailer with the trees, and the color scheme, it just seems to be Vanaheim.
Yeah, that's what I said as well. People still think that this is Jotunheim somehow. To me, this looks more like Vanaheim. Just for these flowers, just like releasing spores. That's the exact description Vanaheim had in the leaked images, the first leak of God of War 2018. That just, like flowers would release spores and attack you and stuff. So to me, this looks like Vanaheim. So you think we're gonna go there and Freya is gonna be our ally?
Yeah, I do. I think that obviously we are fighting with the Light Elves at some point, but I think that will be resolved. I think that maybe he will play a role in turning Freya back onto our side for Ragnarok at the end of the game.
I think Freya turning back to our side is gonna be more meaningful than her brother being like, "Hey, chill, sis."
Yeah, obviously not. It's simplified, obviously, but I feel like he could, sort of play a part. She sees that he's with us, and maybe she starts to think about, well, what do I really want out of this whole thing?
It could be. But I mean, don't you think that it's there's more evidence for Freyr being a villain because we see the Light Elves fighting us? Like, don't you think that's evidence that Freyr might not be so good with us? Like, he's like, oh shit, like, maybe he's the one who sent the Light Elves to us because he's their leader.
Definitely.
At the end of the day.
I definitely think that at some point, or maybe throughout the whole game, he will be an enemy. But you know how Santa Monica like to throw the curveballs.
Yeah.
You just never know, and I think that the outlandish theories might be the ones that hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I do hope we see him. Again, like if they want to make a super dense game when it comes to the story, like they have to make the side quests or side missions more meaningful and just let us interact with Freya or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. There's so much they could explore with the side quests. There's so much untapped, and with them saying this is going to be the last game in the Norse saga, I think they definitely need to.
Corey was the creative director. Like, if he wanted to make 2 games, he could. That's his choice. But I think 3 is the sweet spot. It's like, damn, like that's just where you get to develop characters a little bit more without getting too long. And I guess I get it. These games take a long time to make. They're not Call of Duty games that are just recyclable. Like they take a lot more time. So I get what he's saying, that it would have taken 15 years to finish. But damn, like I would have seen like more Norse characters maybe. Like just again, we haven't seen what this game has in store for us. Like it could have a bunch of all of these characters we want to see, like Freyr.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to it, man. I'm pumped.
Yeah, everybody is, man. All right, Gio, man. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Have a good one, Kuba.
Take it easy, man. I'm gonna let Lord Kratos, aka Iman R, in. What's up? Oh crap! Did I mute him? I'm sorry. I don't know why I clicked on him. Iman, see if you can unmute yourself.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, okay, sorry. I clicked and I don't know what I did, man. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All good, man. All good. Finally doing the promised member hangout.
I've been waiting for this for the past few days.
I've just been busy with the whole interview thing. I was so afraid I was gonna. I almost spoiled it in one of Konoruki's stream. Someone asked me a question like, "Oh yeah, I'll ask Eric. When I have mom the next time." I'm like, "Oh my god, I almost said that." So I was kind of trying to stay away from Discord. But yeah, go on, man. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I was watching the stream and I was looking at you. I was like, "What's wrong with Kuba? He's acting differently today." So that's why.
Yeah, I didn't want to say too much.
Yeah. Well, let me congratulate you on hitting 100,000 subscribers. That's a really big milestone.
Thanks, man.
I'm happy for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you get in touch with Corey and Eric? Did you contact DR or something?
It was a while back. Like I had around 80,000 subscribers, and you guys heard me say like I want to get Corey for my 100K. That I wanted to make that money special, and they contacted me like after the game was released. They thought it was a better idea now that the game had been shown, and get Eric in as well. And damn, that's even better, man. Like Corey and Eric, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm actually happy because you and John Ford have been putting time and effort into making videos for what these people make, and it's really good.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
But
Well, let me get into my theories now.
Go for it, man.
Yeah. So I watched John's video and his interview, right? And at the end, when he asked about Kratos' immortality, I was like, yes, he finally asked it. And as we know, Corey is a troll. He didn't answer anything. So this goes back to your theory about Kratos being protected by some higher being. So do you think the reason he didn't answer that is because he wants to explore it in the future?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the next video, like I said previously, the next video I'm gonna do is like why this is not the last game. There's something Corey said in the IGN interview that it's just really interesting. I can't quote it verbatim right now, but he had a discussion with Eric, and he told him that, hey, look, I get it, this is a story you want to tell, and that's fine, but I will ask you to leave some things. If you don't change things, just leave them, move around them, or don't mention them at all, so that we can later build this lattice work or something like that. It's like, he has a bigger picture for God of War, and I do think it involves the higher plane of existence. I don't think they're going to address the immortality issue in this series at all, in the North series at all. I think that's going to be for the later one, maybe.
Yeah, and I sent you a tweet that Corey posted a few months ago regarding the higher plane of existence. He said he wants to explore it in the future. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, you sent me that a while back. Yeah, I remember that,
Yeah, you made a video on it.
Yeah,
you made a video on it.
Well, let me see if I
So, yeah,
it's keep talking. Well, you guys talk. I'm looking for things and stuff. Go on.
Yeah. And second one is, so there's this God of War subreddit on Reddit, right? And I saw one of the people there talk about Freya using Satyr magic, which is what these revenants use in God of War.
Yep.
If I'm not incorrect.
The revenants, yeah.
So and the guy I think said that Satyr magic. He's right because I think it was Mimir who said that Satyr magic makes you corrupt the more you use it.
Yeah.
And I think if Freya is used, it becomes more corrupt over time. Don't you think?
I mean, wait, is it the same magic? I guess her magic is Seor, which is ancient, right? But is it the same magic as the Revenants? I'm not sure about that. I would have to look into that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you because I wasn't sure either. I mean, she uses Vanir magic, but at the same time, I think she kind of uses Satan magic too. I'm not sure about it.
I know. All I know is that the magic was forbidden because it would stop time and then allow the wolves to catch the sun and the moon. That's the only thing I remember being said about her magic. But I do see that she's gotten a lot darker. Someone pointed out that her tattoos are actually different on her arm. So it could be her getting darker as well, more witchcrafty, I guess.
Yeah.
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 It could be. Yeah.
Didn't you also notice that her sword looks different?
Thor?
It's shiny now. There's a light in it. No, her sword. There's a blue light in it.
Yeah,
I don't think that was in the previous game.
Yeah, that might be a rune.
That's Baldur. That's Baldur's soul.
Oh god, I doubt it, but that'd be interesting.
I'm stretching it.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like one of those regular runes Kratos puts in his axe. Her axe, Leviathan. Go ahead. Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And so I was gonna ask, what if Angrboda blew the horn?
I'm starting to believe that's the case. Yeah, I'm not. Because she's the next candidate that makes sense, for the horn being blown. She's a giant. She can probably speak the language as well. And Jordan wouldn't kill her. So it might be that, but I don't know how it ties in with Faye and all that. I really like the idea of them traveling back in time, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish they would time travel, but we know that we both hate time travel because of how complicated it is sometimes, and just like God of War 2's time travel.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I still gotta talk about. Like my video idea list has gone a lot bigger now that this game came out. I actually want to make a theory video. Like, I don't necessarily believe this, but evidence for Tyr being evil. Even though I don't believe it, there is something really odd in Tyr's temple that I haven't seen anyone talk about it before. So I guess I'll talk about that. But yeah, there's a lot of things, man. Like Angrboda traveling back in time, like her blowing the horn. Tyr's role in the next game. There's just so many stuff that I need to talk about. That is crazy.
Yeah, it would be weird because Kratos says that there are no good gods, boy, and then Atreus, and then Mimir and Atreus believe that there are good gods too. So it would be really crazy to see this twist of Tyr being bad.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it would be interesting.
It would be really,
yeah,
it would be really interesting.
Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you think he's gonna be the bad guy?
I don't know. I mean, the way that this is one of those complicated moments where they make him look like a good guy, but then they've made him look like a good guy for so long that you can't just bring yourself to believe that he's the bad guy. So we will have to wait and see.
Yeah. I got you, man.
But I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
I'm noticing right now in the trailer, there's a lot of climbable markings. It's kind of crazy. There's one here. There's the one we get to later. There might be one here. So there might be environmental takedowns as well. Like, I don't know. It's just... the game seems very promising right now. It's just... Holy shit!
Yeah,
I just saw another new detail.
Find?
Holy shit! This thing here.
What did you find?
This thing here is actually. Oh. You okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, I found something in the trailer. I'm sorry. I'm okay. This thing here. Are you looking at the trailer? This thing here. We actually see it in the first shot of when he comes to Svartalfheim. Where is it? God damn it!
Is that like a bridge?
No, I think it's this thing here. This thing here, I think it's to pull mine carts up. Because remember, these are miners. There's a freaking pickaxe right here. I think this is just to export mining materials out of the realm. I thought it was interesting. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just holy shit. It's just I'm seeing the same world from another angle now. Like this is the tower that goes up to where Kratos and Atreus came to from the realm. I don't know. It's just a cool little thing. It doesn't matter. Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's fine, bro.
Yeah.
So, since we're in Svartalfheim, I know I told you that the statue could be Odin's, but what if it's Ivaldi's? Because Ivaldi was like the best craftsman in Svartalfheim, so maybe they really revered him and made a statue for him. But it could be Odin too. I'm not sure.
I mean, it could be. It doesn't look like a spear. It looks too short to be a spear. It still looks like a staff, but the point is. The end point is kind of pointy as well, so I really don't know. It could be Odin. Odin is in leagues when it comes to Svartalfheim, but I don't know if it's I don't know if it's him. I don't know if they love him so much they would make a statue to him. But Lego did point out that Tyr is most likely in Svartalfheim, so I don't know. Maybe it's a realm that he visits a lot.
Yeah, I would have liked it if he was in Asgard because it would be. And as you say, more. What did you say? More noble.
More like
royal. Yeah, royal.
Like you would see, like Marvel, like the reflections on the. That's something I'm not. Look, I love God of War, the Norse pantheon, but that's something I do miss about the Greek era games. Like all of the structures are so shiny, man. They're so clean. And in God of War 2, you can see the floor reflections. It's just it looks beautiful, right? And it's not that these games are not beautiful. Like Svartalfheim is beautiful in its own way, but it's more. Minimalistic, I guess. Like this is just a fishing area, right? And I want to see what they do with Asgard. I hope it looks good.
Yeah, that's what I always thought too. I said, well, the Nordic people are tribal. They live in tribes, and they're not as advanced as Greek people. They were really good at architects and these things. So
they were mostly a warrior culture.
Yeah. So before I go. This is a theory, but for your channel, Cap, so I was on another person's channel 3 days ago, right? And so I've had this problem too before I join your channel. You can't see the join button on your channel, right? Because YouTube doesn't want Apple to take money from them since the app is on App Store, right? It's on iTunes, for example.
Hold. Sorry, the join button is not available for people who use an Apple?
Yeah, at least for me, yeah. If you use the YouTube's app, right, since it's on App Store, Apple takes some money from people, right?
Okay.
And YouTube doesn't want that. So what I think you should do is, I saw someone else do it. You should go to YouTube's website and see the join button for your channel and copy and paste the link and put it in the chat box so people can see it.
Oh shit, man! Thank you so much, man. I didn't really. I just thought it wasn't available in some countries, but that could be true, man. Thank you so much, man. Look at that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give you a cut now.
No, I'll remind you next time you stream so you don't forget. But you should do that.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your theories and just the conversation. This is what I like about this new God of War games. Just talking about lore and stuff. It's just fun, man. But yeah, man, thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah. I'll talk to you later. See you.
All right, for the people in the audience waiting here, remember to click the request to speak so I can see you guys up here. So I'm gonna let German Gander speak right now. German Gander, you have the floor, man. But I'm gonna invite you guys in. Azza and Donkey's manager, Donkey, the video game Donkey, really? I hope. Okay. And Mr. Holton. Okay? What's up, German Gander? What's up?
Is my mic okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay. I have like a couple theories. Like, it's not really big ones, but it's like things I've noticed.
Go for it.
The first thing is like it's not a really big one. In 106 of the reveal.
106. Let me go there real quick. Hold on.
There's a with Mimir's beard.
There's a what?
He has with Mimir's beard.
What about?
He has a bunch of links in them, or those like little shiny things.
Oh, I see.
For like no reason, and he's braided and everything.
Let me check.
And especially him with like no arms and stuff. Like, who did that for him? Because he didn't have that in the first game. So
I think you can see a little bit of here in his Instagram picture. Mimir's got an Instagram. You can kind of see one of them maybe, but yeah, I think it's just a new artistic design they're taking with Mimir.
Yeah.
I don't think it has any lore significance, but I mean it could be. It's just a way to make him look a little bit different while still being the same.
Yeah, of course. Also, this is like just I've thought of this. With Tyr, obviously, like traveling, he's been to Greece, and of course we've seen the vase.
Yeah.
With Kratos and everything.
Yeah.
And especially with the part in the reveal where he looks like kind of angry.
Yeah.
I think there might be something behind that, like because Tyr, like he's magical, he's been there, but like he doesn't know that like Kratos necessarily has evolved into this like newer person where he's like not necessarily all about war anymore.
Mm-hmm. So he's expecting a fight?
I think, yeah, that, or maybe Tyr's gonna try to keep his distance. He's not gonna be really open that much.
Mm-hmm.
And also, with Kratos asking him to come along,
yeah.
Do you think there might be some like cool Mimir type stuff where like they go on boats and like he talks about his stories of being certain places?
Oh, with Tyr?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, and the whole being angry with Kratos thing. I think this cutscene actually takes place after a fight, because like I'm pretty sure so Tyr is actually captured here in this cave. This is where we see the rope. This place here is different. Well, this place here is different. He no longer has the rope. I think a fight had just taken place, and Kratos was like, well, are you coming with me or not? Like, I think they just fought. And Tyr's like, damn it, okay. You know, it's like, you got me.
Yeah. And also, with the new enemies, I've noticed that some of them have, like, really cool new abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some where at 150 in the thing,
give me a second.
150. You can see like the new enemies like doing a bunch of like there's one enemy in the background jumping like really high to another place.
Oh shit, you're right. I see him. Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah,
right.
It's really cool, and I think that's really gonna be awesome in the story.
I think they cling to walls because we see one of them when
but like he jumps like really high.
Yeah, one of them.
Like,
yeah, this one here you can actually see one of them just clinging onto the wall, like he's just climbing. But yeah, you're right, like one of them does make a pretty big leap. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and like I think it's kind of funny because the enemy like that, he looks like a frog.
Yeah, he does.
And I think it's kind of funny because like he has the abilities of a frog.
Yeah.
Also with the Durlin.
Yeah.
I think when you enter the Frotoheim.
Yeah.
Where he gets off the boat, you can see like treasure chests and stuff. Like not with Durlin, but like when you enter and exit the boat.
When you enter, so.
Like when you dock the boat and then you get out,
Oh,
and
okay,
there's like.
okay. Let me see.
You see the statue and everything.
Oh, I got you. Hold on, let me go. It's funny how we've memorized this whole trailer now. Like we know exactly.
Yeah, I've watched it so many times.
You're like, oh, mention the statue. I know exactly where it is. So treasure chest. Yeah, all these things here.
No, a little bit more. Like when he docks the boat.
This one here.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
When it happens right here, let it play. Because to the right, you see like this place with treasure chests and barrels. Yeah. And I think it's kind of cool because like it kind of gives out like a pirate type thing.
Yeah. No, I do think that this is I think it's maritime. Like it's related to the water. Like they're always just in the water. There might be pirates. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
And you know where Sindri, when he was looking through his bag for stuff and he pulled out the Egyptian thing and everything. Yeah, I think it's funny because, of course, here like they have a bunch of ocean, they have a bunch of fish, and in there
he pulls
you see him pull a fish out, and I think it's really cool because and also there's a part of like right when Atreus comes in. Yeah. I think there's like a part of foreshadowing where like you see a big like just a tall person with horns. Wait, and where? I think that you know when the trailer starts and Kratos at the campfire.
Oh yeah, that's maybe a low-key foreshadowing. Yeah,
low-key foreshadowing, or maybe like I think there's some kind of foreshadow there with like Heimdall or something.
Oh, okay.
Because there's two people with horns. There's obviously Loki with his helmet.
Well, I think that's more of a Marvel artistic design. I don't know if Loki has horns in the actual mythology.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know if Heimdall does either. I don't think there's an actual description of Heimdall.
Oh, but because in the myth, I think he has like horns with a giant sword. Yeah. And I think that might foreshadow something there.
Yeah. No, I mean, you honestly brought up a few good points, man. Go on,
yeah. And also, I think it's funny because obviously when you come to Svartalfheim, it kind of tells you when Brock's like, what happened to Atreus? Like, it kind of tells you that they haven't seen him in a while, and it actually has been years later.
Yeah, like the last time they saw him was in the last game, and then they went to Svartalfheim because of the winter, and then they haven't seen him in a while, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that, like, maybe Sindri and Brock decided, it's way too cold here, and obviously they moved to Svartalfheim and stay there. Yeah. And, because when you do, like, the secret cutscene where you go back home, you see like Thor and it says years later. Yeah. And I think like that's saying like, it's been years, you've been at the house, you maybe done a couple travels, but like really Fimbulwinter has happened. And I think it might say something there.
Yeah, it's really cool details, man. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. I didn't really see the frog jumping like on the ledge. That was new to me, man. But yeah, like those enemies are gonna be interesting. Like maybe we can catch him midair and just slam him down on the floor. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I think like because of them jumping so much, there's really gonna be a lot more of like axe throwing in the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the nightmare. So that they'll take the place where you have to throw the axe. Yeah. But
all right.
Yeah, German Gander, thank you so much for sharing, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Take it easy, man. Bye.
You too. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna let in Mr. Holton, man. Like, what's up? You got the mic, man. How you doing?
Hello.
Well, let me turn up your audio. I can't really hear you well.
No, just a moment. I need to.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I turned up. I had my audio at 80% on the computer. What's up, man?
Okay,
first of all, man, thank you so much for reacting to my video. I was so scared at first, man. I'm like, damn, he's gonna make fun of my voice or something. But he liked the video. I'm like, that's awesome. How you doing, man?
No, man, I wouldn't make fun of you, man. I'm pretty nice. I'm pretty nice person.
And I was telling my girlfriend, it's pretty interesting because you mentioned one of my inspirations, Star Wars theory. I'm like, that's so cool that he considers me one of his inspirations. Well, the other inspiration is my inspiration, so you might be someone's inspiration later on, man.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I mean, it makes sense because we both do theory videos. It's just I never dipped my toes into God of War until like recently. I've been
you mostly focus on Mass Effect, right?
Yeah.
So there you guys go. If you like Mass Effect, check out Mr. Holton. He's got a lot of theory videos on that series. There you go, Mass Effect theory videos. There you go. Yeah.
Dude, I have a question.
Go for it, man.
Let's see if I can focus because it's so nice talking to you.
It's all good.
Let's see. Yeah, right. I don't think you've seen the video I made just recently. I made a video about where I theorized that maybe. Okay, this might be a spoiler warning for the chat.
What's up?
But what do you think of the symbolism that Kratos might be what Ragnarok is all about? Do you think that maybe?
Oh, like he's the embodiment of Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I've heard that theory before. I don't really deal too much when it comes to metaphors. That would be like a metaphor theory, you know, symbolism and all that. Yeah, he definitely has the power to destroy realms. He freaking destroyed the Greek one, right? So I think it's possible for him to do it. He just doesn't want to do that, right? But go on, I'll let you expand upon that.
No, I just want to hear your thoughts on it because I basically just made an entire video just talking about the concept.
Yeah.
I just found it very interesting because of how, you know, he's mentioned to be the god killer, you know, in the comic.
Even in Ghost of Sparta, Zeus, the Gravedigger, refers to him as the destroyer of worlds. So it's like, you know, he definitely has the power to do so. Yeah.
Yeah, because and then the other thing, I don't know if you saw that either, because I was theorizing about maybe, you know, Atreus. Now this, I heard you say this before during the stream that, you know, it's probably not going to happen, but either that Kratos or Atreus dies during the story. What do you think about that? Do you think that's a possibility, or do you
think either one of them is going to die? Like if anyone's going to die, it's going to be Kratos. But I think there's more you can do with the character. But Atreus, yeah. I'm fairly certain that he's not going to die. Like they're building him up too much. Like he's going to be someone important. Like he's going to take. I don't know if he's going to take the mantle fully, pick up the mantle, but I do think he's going to have his own game, like his own spin-off series. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that just when you talked about it. I don't know who were talking about it earlier on the stream, but it was like mentioned that maybe you said that they were gonna probably split up, and as you said right now.
Yeah.
But could it be possible, because I had a thought before that maybe, and this was like 3 months ago or something, I made a small video about it. I think it was like one of my first videos on God of War. And I was thinking about the translations on the murals, you know, at the end of God of War.
Yeah, Father, Betrayal, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there also, it might be me mistranslating something, but it seems to be something about sacrificing godhood. Did you see that, or was it just me?
I'm gonna have to recheck later on, but yeah, there's 3 big words, and one of them is Father, the other one's Betrayal, but I forgot what the other one could be. But I guess it's God, maybe someone in the chat can let you know. I have seen the translations, but I forgot them, man. Maybe you can look it up on Google. I don't know if it's gonna be reliable though. I did make a video. I made a video on how to translate runes. I don't know if you've checked it out.
I don't think no, not that one.
Yeah, I made it fairly easy for you guys to be able to translate. Just look up Captain Kuba runes, and it'll be like how to decipher runes or something like that. So when you get a chance, you don't have to do it now. But
no, I just basically looked up some sort of Nordic webpage. I don't.
It's all good, man.
Translating like for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is what it means.
Making fun of me here? Okay, I see how it is.
No, the strange thing is that I'm supposed to know this stuff because, you know, I'm from Sweden, so
shit.
We're supposed to read up on that shit, but no.
Yeah,
I had no idea. Anyway, I just want to come in here to say hi because I've been a fan for quite some time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thanks, man. Thank you. I mean, I do appreciate it. I still find it weird that I have fans. I really do. I'm just a guy just talking shit here on YouTube, just about a game.
YouTuber fans?
Yeah, like people. Yeah, honestly, YouTuber fans and anybody who's a fan, it's crazy that I have people that follow me. I don't know how that works. It's just I guess they do, man. But I mean, you got 16,000 people following you, man. So that's a pretty sizable chunk too.
Not yet. I'm not there yet. The goal is, I don't know, 1 billion maybe.
1 billion? Just beat PewDiePie. No problem there.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check what the mural says. I looked up a Google picture, a Google image right now, and it says death, father, mourned, and betrayal. So yeah, I don't know if this is right. I'm gonna have to double check.
There's gotta be something about sacrifice there. I swear to God, I saw it.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's just... And Corey doesn't want to really give us the runes that easily. Some runes are going to be untranslatable too.
He doesn't say anything.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw John's interview, but he was like, "I'm going to tell you about Kratos' immortality," and then he muted himself. It was pretty funny.
No, I didn't see that. I gotta check that out later. I gotta get a video finished here. I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I hope it goes well with your channel and your God of War theories and Mass Effect theories as well, man.
Alright, man.
Take it easy, man.
See you later, bro.
Bye. Alright, I'm gonna let okay, I'm really interested in this name, Donkey's manager. I'm gonna let him in, see what he's got to say. Donkey's manager, what's up, man?
Yo, Donkey's manager here.
The real one? Are we working on a collab here? Like he wants to collab with me? What does he say? What does Donkey say, man?
He's more interested in Act 3, so I can't say much about him being interested in God of War at the moment.
It's all good, man. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. To be honest, I don't have so much of a theory as much as probably an ending that I'd like to see, and then a couple of questions, I guess.
Sure.
For you. So ending. The way I see it going is, I believe they said there's like a twist ending. Did they say something like that? That the ending is something you've not expected.
Okay. Like what?
Okay, I don't know if I remember anyone saying it, but basically this is somewhat of a cliche, I guess. But you end up father versus son. Because I guess it's an ideology clash where Kratos is kind of about survival and just immediate family, and Loki is about putting himself out there, empathizing. That's why the voices in his head, it's one of his powers, right?
Sure.
And at the end of it, after all the dust has settled from the Ragnarok battle, Kratos would be something along the lines of, "Let's get out of here. There's nothing left for us here." But Loki would be on the lines of, "This is our land. Mom died to save it. I would like to be here and kind of rebuild it."
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you have them clashing against each other and battling it out. And you would see that if Kratos is defeated or it's a stalemate, you have a situation where Kratos respects and understands that his son has grown to a level that he's independent.
Yeah, no, I do think they're gonna split up. I don't know how exactly, but I do think that they're gonna end up splitting up. Because, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I believe splitting up is the best way, because then so far what has it been? It has been God of War first part has been about him Kratos reconciling with his past and hiding nothing anymore, right?
Yeah.
Second part, I guess, is about raising his son right and protecting him from what seems to be the end of the world in the Norse lands.
Yeah.
Now that that happens, if there is to be future parts for God of War, you have to understand that as a Spartan warrior, these people don't really think about the future. Their plan is death in the battlefield. So as a one of a kind, he doesn't have a path left in the future. His son is grown up. He just doesn't seem to be able to die. So his next path in life would be to find his humanity, and that is what Loki would wish for him. It's like, okay, travel more. See if you can find a way to connect with people, find your humanity, and then that's how he ends up in Egypt and whatnot. And Loki stays back to take care of the Norse world because he'd like to rebuild it back.
Yeah, I have thought about that idea of Loki being the ruler, or one of them being the ruler after Ragnarok ends. Because I don't think they're gonna leave the pantheon like Kratos did in Greece. Like someone, maybe Loki, who is just the Norse one. He could stay there just ruling over it. Like, that'd be cool. But I don't know how that would translate well into a gameplay, though. Because I do think he's going to have his own game.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would think of it as Loki trying to make Kratos, a pseudo version of Tyr, where he's like, Tyr traveled the lands and it gave him a lot of perspective. Maybe it's time for you to do that and connect with humanity in the same way. Imposing a role on him.
That's a good point, because Corey, I can't tell you which interview he said this, but he did say in an interview that Kratos has not reached an altruistic point in his story. Like, he's not really looking out for people. He's more about, he went from being a murderer in the first games, right, to then being a father. But he hasn't reached that point where he cares about people outside of his vicinity, right? So that, you said, like, that might be something that he tries to do next. I don't know how that will go with his character, though.
Exactly. That is the theory portion of it. The question I had for you was, do you think the one shot way the game is portrayed, right, in the player's point of view, as in Kratos and Atreus, it's fantastic. There's no cuts. It seems like a seamless cinematic experience. But do you think it detracts from aspects like, for example, in God of War 2, you had like this scene where they showed the Great War. Then in God of War 3, the beginning, you see like this meeting between the various gods. That interpersonal relationship between others that does not involve Kratos and Atreus is just not something that you'll get in Norse mythology, right? It's all from the perspective when they're interacting with the people, other people interacting between themselves.
Yeah, if they wanted to do that, they can find some camera tricks, like, I don't know, follow a raven all of a sudden, and then the raven goes to where Odin is talking to, I don't know, Thor. And then maybe that's how they'll get around the camera always following the player. It's possible, but yeah, I see what your point is. It's gonna be difficult getting some exposition on those characters.
Yeah, because I do miss kind of like the when you saw the Great War, even if it wasn't that big between the Titans and the Olympians, it was still kind of epic to see that battle happening. And the same way in the Norse world, I would have liked to see maybe the beginning where Odin kills Ymir, or some other great event that happened in the Norse mythology.
Yeah, like all of the previous events that we haven't seen yet. Like the giants going to Jotunheim and all that, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then there's a reason they called Baldur the Beautiful and the Kind and whatnot. What was he like prior to him going insane because of the curse? That's not something you get to see because it's already long past.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I see what you mean. That could be a prequel in and of itself, like playing as Faye. Like I've always been down for that idea, just controlling Faye like during those years that Kratos hadn't arrived yet in Scandinavia. I think that would be cool. So maybe that's how we can see those scenes that you're talking about.
Yeah. And I guess this is the last question I had was, do you see a big hand played by Faye in this last one?
Wait, repeat because that. Can you see what? Can you repeat that again? I missed it.
Yeah. Do you see Faye playing a big part in the upcoming game? Because everything was based on her premonitions and predictions and her setting up for the first game, right? Do we get to even see her face? Does she play any part in Ragnarok as such?
I don't think so.
Do you see any of that happening?
I don't think we're gonna get any Faye exposition in this game. I think if it was 3 games, maybe like there could be some back in time shenanigans that they could do. But I don't think we're gonna get any, because there's too many characters right now as it is. Like at least new ones. We got Durlin, we got Tyr, we got Angrboda, and we got all of the old characters that we still have arcs for, I don't think Faye's gonna be involved in this game. I used to think she would, but not anymore.
Right. I mean, I'd at least like to see who this woman was that was so influential on Kratos' life, at least a portrayal of what Santa Monica thinks Faye would look like, or how her demeanor was, or anything like that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I wish we did too, but it's possible, and I could be wrong, dude. I'm just like you. I'm just making theories, I mean, it's not, some of them are not really based on anything. It's just how I think the story should go, Given that it's only one game, I don't know how they could introduce Faye in it as well. I think it'll be too many characters.
Right. Yeah. Actually, just one more question, if you're willing to entertain it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a two-parter, I guess. God of War 3, did you feel like Hermes' introduction was too fast or he wasn't fleshed out or anything like that? Because the reason I ask is in Norse myth, in this current God of War game, if they introduce other gods like that for just a single battle or maybe half an hour's time and then they just kill them off or they remove them from the game altogether, would you be okay with that, or was that a detriment in the God of War 3 game?
Yeah, God of War 3. Look, God of War 3, mechanics speaking, is good. Okay, like the combat is probably the best in the series, and the boss fights themselves are good. But like you said, like Hermes was kind of rushed, even though he's the god of speed. But yeah, Hermes, you see him, he talks crap about you for a little bit, and then you kill him. Like they don't feel very weighty. Same with Helios, you knocked him out by throwing an arrow at the carriage, and that's about it. Like then you just kill him. I don't want to see that for this game. I do want Freya to be in it, Freya's brother. Maybe as a side mission where when you go to Alfheim, like this thing has changed, and we have to kill Freya or something. That would be cool. But don't give us throwaway gods that we're just killing. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, because the point of that question being that there is a lot of gods that are probably not discussed or talked about at all, and with this game being the last of the Norse mythology, you even if you want to, I don't know, do you want a portrayal of them even for a small period of time, or would you rather they're just not portrayed at all if they're not going to be fleshed out? It's kind of like that kind of dilemma that you have to go through.
Yeah. Even in the Greek games, like we still haven't seen a bunch of gods. Apollo is a big mystery in the God of War series. I'd rather them not throw them away, so easily, instead of just save them for another time. That's kind of my hopes. Just if you're not gonna give them a proper treatment, just save them for another game.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, man, thank you so much for stopping by, dude.
Thank you. Enjoy your content. Keep it up.
No worries, man. Thank you. Okay, I don't think I've let in Arsa yet. Arsa, you've got the mic, man. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Kuba? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. I just came across your channel yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Night.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
I'm in the middle of binging all of your videos.
All right.
Actually,
warn you, there's a lot of bad ones. Just letting you know, okay?
Yeah, actually, just finished playing God of War a few days ago. I've always been an X bot, but I just got a PS5 the other day. So
yeah, okay.
Been playing it, but I want to know your opinion on who do you think is going to be the first boss battle?
Oh, Thor.
You think it's going to be Thor?
Well,
because I think Thor's going to be our first encounter, but I don't think we're going to fight him immediately.
Okay, you know what? Just thinking about it now, I think it might actually be Freya. Freya might be one of the first ones because Kratos is still wearing his cape.
I think it's going to be Tyr.
You think it's going to be Tyr?
I think when we first meet Tyr, he's not going to know that Kratos, is a changed person.
Yeah, but he's in prison though.
I mean, I guess, but Tyr knows everything Kratos has done, right? Because he's visited other lands before.
I'm sure Tyr knows about Kratos. Yeah.
I think as soon as we meet Tyr, he's not gonna know that we're there to help him.
Yeah, but
I think he's gonna.
But go ahead. Sorry.
I think we're gonna free him, and he's gonna attack us.
Oh yeah. Oh, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna be the first fight though. Yeah, I do think this scene right here takes place after a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that Freya might be the first fight. I don't think it's gonna be Thor.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna meet Thor in the very beginning, and I think he's gonna warn us.
But see, look.
But I don't think he's gonna fight us.
But see, okay, here's how I see the beginning of things. I could be wrong. I mean, this is just theories. We start off with a hunting trip, kind of like in the first game, but everything has changed now. And along the way, Freya attacks us, right? And this is when Kratos and Atreus have the conversation. Well, we need to go. We need to help. Ragnarok is coming. It's like, no, boy. And then they go back home, and then it's when Thor happens. Now, the pacing is a little bit off because it's a little too fast. But I think Thor might be the motivation to get them going. He's like, oh, shit, this guy means business, Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think most of the stuff that we saw in the trailers within the first, 10 hours of the game.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah. I think
maybe except for the appearance of Angerboda. She's probably toward the end.
Meeting Tyr is, I feel like it's gonna be like halfway through, like, oh, you get to see this guy.
I think we're gonna do it right in the beginning.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't think we're gonna be with him in the beginning. I think we're gonna meet him, and then we're probably gonna go our separate ways and then meet up again.
What do you think he is, by the way? Tyr.
What do you mean?
What do you think Tyr is right now? What realm?
I think he's in Midgard.
Really?
Somewhere.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think because, if someone tries to rescue Tyr, they would, assume he's in, with Odin in Asgard or something.
Okay. All right.
And so I think the best way to hide him is
in plain sight.
With everybody, yeah. I'm probably wrong, but I think way out the box.
I do think it's Svartalheim. It looks too much like Svartalheim, but it does look like the caves of Midgard as well. Like it could be one of those two. I really don't know, man.
Yeah. So I'm also not on board with the theory that that Odin is Tyr and stuff like that. I hope they don't go that direction.
Oh no, I think nah.
I hope they don't go that direction.
I do think Odin is gonna be pulling the strings along the way, but I don't think it's gonna be Tyr. It's not gonna be as simple as that. He might be another character. I don't know.
And what's your opinion on time travel being implemented into the game? I wouldn't mind. I don't want it, but I wouldn't mind if they, do it correctly.
Yeah, about time travel. I think the only evidence so far is the image with the Angerboda in the background. Like we see the Jotunheim Tower, and then we see it being lush and just full of life. And this doesn't look like the Jotunheim from the last game. So this might be in the past somehow, and this is how Angerboda comes into play. We go to Jotunheim in the past to get answers maybe, and then she comes with us by accident, and she comes to the present, and maybe that's how she becomes one of the last giants, because she traveled to the future where the giants are dead. So it's possible. I think they have to. Yeah, I think time travel is somewhat possible. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it, but hopefully
no. Oh, dude, okay, trust me. I don't like time travel. I really don't. Because look, I like it, but I hate it at the same time. Because it creates so many plot holes. People are still arguing about God of War 2. So that's what I don't want for this game. They're like, oh, but how does he get back? It's just you get down those rabbit holes that it has no end. So yeah, I don't like time travel either.
And what's your opinion on the idea that Atreus, may be playable in this game?
Atreus what?
Atreus may be a playable character.
I think, did you watch the Focus video? Is that why you're talking about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, guys, check the Focus as well. Like, there's a lot of new God of War YouTubers that I'm excited to see the God of War movement on YouTube really taking off now. Like, John and I started it, but damn, like, you got all of these guys now just making God of War theories. Anyway, yeah, I forgot what he said in the video, to be honest. But he does say that he thinks he's going to be playable. I think so too. But I think it's going to be different, and I'll talk about that later on, just in another theory. I do think it's going to be playable. They might pull, don't get scared, but something similar to The Last of Us Part 2, in a good way, okay? In a good way. Let me emphasize that, and I'll explain it later.
I actually like The Last of Us too. So.
You like The Last of Us too? Okay, I thought the story was, the pacing was a little bit off, but it's okay if you do. I'm not starting at The Last of Us discussion here. It's all good, man. Either?
Yeah, I don't want to play as Atreus. I don't know. I don't think it'll be as as fun as playing as Kratos.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. I do.
I wouldn't mind playing him. It seems like a interesting character, but I would like to play him in the future in different games. But I wouldn't want to explore that.
I would like Atreus in an open world setting where you can just shapeshift into anything you see. Like, I feel like that would be. Take inspiration from Breath of the Wild, maybe something really open like that. That would be cool, like shape-shifting into a griffin or an eagle. I don't know, something cool.
And one more thing before I go. What's one thing you want to see in this game?
What are we talking about? Story or gameplay thing?
Anything that you can put into the game. I want to see more quick time boss battles.
You want the quick times back? I wouldn't mind the quick times. People hate them, but I like them. I didn't mind them at all.
Like that, the what's his name? Sorry.
Kronos or Zeus, like one of those guys.
Yeah, Zeus is a final boss battle.
Yeah, I got it for 3. Yeah.
I love that boss battle.
I do want to see. Look, I'm mostly interested in the story. I want to see how it resolves with the man in the mural. I want to see who that is. I'm sure it's Tyr, but I want to see it happen with my own eyes. I'm sure we will. That's one of the things it's a must in the Norse series. Otherwise, fans are gonna be disappointed. That's one thing I want to see.
I trust they'll do. I trust Eric.
Oh no, Eric seems to be like a reasonable man. He seems to be a cool guy. That's it's taking direction. I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people are worried about it, but
I was worried at first because I thought it was his idea.
I
thought it was his idea to make it only 2 games, but when I heard it was Corey's, I'm like, oh, I'm okay. That's fine because he's not really changing something Corey established first. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much much all I have to say. I'm enjoying your videos.
Awesome,
I appreciate what you do.
All right, Arza, thank you so much, man.
All right.
Take it easy, man. All right, I'm gonna let Emil in, and guys, we're already at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm only gonna be talking until 6 because I mean there's a lot of people here, but it's gonna take all day. How long have I been streaming for? I did promise you guys 4 hours. Wait, only 2 hours, really? No, I guess I'll go until 7 then. All right, never mind. We'll go until 7. Yeah, Emil, you got the mic, man. What's up?
I'm gonna try to make it short for you.
Yeah.
Well, not like short, but like
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm gonna start off the bat at 2:02 in the trailer.
Go on. Let me go there. Sorry, I'm just doing a lot of things. 2:02.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, at 2 minutes and 2 seconds, like right exactly, kind of.
You've got it on the head right there, Joe. Right?
Yeah, I'm watching a trailer on my screen too because the stream's a little.
2:02 is a black screen, buddy.
Well, I have it like it's kind of weird. Like I have it like where Kratos is about to attack the enemy and Atreus just shot the bow. If you could try to like time it like perfectly.
When he's about to shoot the bow, right there.
Yeah. Do you kind of see that face on like the wood? Like,
oh, this thing here. Yeah, I've seen people in Discord talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if like who do you think that is? Because I'm thinking it's like Odin.
Yeah, I mean maybe? It's most likely Odin. If this is like Odin's like place, like we see him sending down. I'm assuming it's him, like people from Valhalla, with the Bifrost. The adornments would be Odin. Like it seems to make sense. But again, it could just be a Norse face. There's a lot of those in God of War 2018 that don't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, and then I seen like a picture on Reddit. It was like they zoomed in on the helmets and stuff. It looked pretty cool. The helmets kind of looked like the ones in Tyr's temple.
The helmets on this thing here.
Yeah.
I guess it has some horns. Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you see Atreus shoot the bow, do you see like the new glow he has to it? It kind of looks like Freya's magic.
Okay.
That's what had me like interested. I was like thinking that like Atreus has been like practicing like maybe some sort of magic since he like.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like it does look like Freya's magic at all, and it does align with his character. He's not about brute strength. He's more about magic and spells. We see him ride one of the stags later on, one of his summons. So yeah, he's definitely been working with magic and how to improve it.
That thing was so cool. When I seen it, I was freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, some people have pointed out that he's also got a fire bow. Like they thought it was a melee weapon, and that could just be him like learning how to control his rage, because that was one of the things Kratos was trying to teach him in the first game.
I'm actually really interested to see what they do with that, because you know how he like kind of awakened like the Spartan rage, quote unquote.
Yeah, when like, Modi was attacking Kratos, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see where they take that and what they do with his like power.
Yeah.
And then on the God of War like Facebook page, not Facebook, like everywhere, they posted like the like the background photo on there.
Oh, Instagram.
And, yeah. Anyway, they posted like Kratos and Atreus standing on Lake of Nine, frozen, and then I like zoomed in on like the most random things, and then I zoomed in on Atreus, and it's kind of cool because he still has like the thing that stabbed Baldur around his neck.
You mean Modi?
No, like that arrow quiver. He has it around his neck still. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, the mistletoe, right?
Yeah, the mistletoe.
Wait,
arrow.
what? Really?
Around his... Yeah, I can put it in general if you want me to.
Hold on. I don't know. I think I got it here somewhere. Give me a sec. Documents. God of War fan kit. So wallpapers. I think it's this one. Come on, don't do this to me. Come on. No, that's Angrboda. Key art. Damn, I got the empty one. Yeah, okay, just send it in general then.
Yeah, there you go. But he still has it around his neck, which is like a pretty cool detail.
Give me a sec. Let me get there. Oh shit. Okay. Holy crap, dude! I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I like zoomed in on like the most random things in that, like trying to see what I could find, and then I seen like the arrow tip, and I was like, wait a minute.
Dude,
is that it?
Dude, that's sick, man. I didn't see that before. Yeah, people are in the chat. Yes, it is. Or am I seeing things, dude? You blew everybody's mind right now. Like and the interesting thing is that it's not on his person on the trailer though.
Yeah, like they never like showed it or anything, and then I zoomed in on the cover photo, and I was like, "Wait a minute, is that it?" Then I like looked up a picture of Balder having it like stabbed through his hand, and I was like, "Yeah, that's it."
Dude, how? That's weird, man. Like, why doesn't he have it in the trailer though?
They never showed it in the trailer or anything.
That's mine. That honestly is my. I as a God of War guy, that I find that really interesting. I don't know why he doesn't have it in the trailer though. There's a zoom in here. He might have. I mean, I think I see a necklace one. Let me just. Okay. No, it's not there.
And then I was like wondering, like, if I don't know if like Sindri made him more like mistletoe arrows, or if like he picked it up after like Balder like stabbed himself.
I think he picked it up. Yeah, I think it would be more symbolic if he picked it up. You know, like it's like, oh, the first god I helped kill. I guess. Well, he killed Modi according to what he thinks. Yeah, that is really cool, dude.
If like that's like in the game, like actually like in the finished version, and like when Freya's attacking him, if she's actually gonna notice that around his neck and like her reaction to it.
Yeah, dude, that's really cool, man. I'm gonna have to write that into the things I gotta talk about now, because people are gonna be asking about that now. You got it, man. Emil, you pointed out something really cool, man.
That was like I left the thing for last because I guess like people talked about the thing on a wooden wall and stuff, and then. Yeah. Someone was already talking about how we're gonna fight here. I was gonna ask you about that, and I was like thinking that we are, but it's not. I don't think we're gonna use like weapons. I think it's gonna be more like of a fist fight because we don't see him like injured or anything. But then there could be like his god powers helping him regenerate if he can do that.
When we see Tyr at the end, like the
like because he's against the wall, and then Kratos is like, "Are you coming with us or not?" or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that we're gonna have like a pretty huge fight with him like right away.
I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, of course he's not gonna. No one's gonna die in that fight. It's more for the story. But I do think they are going to fight. And Curtis is like, well, are you coming with me then? That I've proven that I'm worthy or something. I don't know, because Tyr just seems depressed in the first image, right? Oh shit.
Yeah. So and then I can't wait to see like because I seen the voice actor for Tyr's like the same guy that does Mayhem from Apex.
Okay.
And he does like a pretty cool voice, but I was expecting Tyr to have like a really like deep voice. I didn't expect him to like sound like that.
You know, that's something I'm gonna have to still look into, like how the new voice actors sound. I heard Thor, but I haven't heard Odin yet, nor the Tyr guy. So he sounds what, wimpy or something? Well, how would you say he sounds?
Well, no, I wouldn't say he sounds wimpy. I was just expecting him to have like a really like
deep voice,
yeah, for like a tall person. But he sounds like, I mean, I wouldn't say wimpy because I respect the guy. I like his voice acting in Apex and stuff. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna keep you like.
Dude, honestly, thank you so much. I did not notice he had the mistletoe arrow around his neck. That's really cool.
I guess one more thing, because I don't know this. I didn't read anything because I'm too lazy to read. But did they say Surtur is gonna be in the next game? Well, obviously he is, but
I haven't heard. Blog? I haven't heard anything about that. No, I don't think they would confirm that.
Yeah, because they already like some of the smaller people that are gonna voice like the new Valkyries and stuff. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, and then like the other like Valhalla warriors are gonna have like voice act or something.
The Inherja or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try.
I hate Norse names. I love these games, but I hate Norse names. So I can't.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you speak to other people since you're here on a time limit.
Yeah.
But thank you for bringing me up, man.
No, dude, that was really cool detail you found. Thank you so much, man.
All right, you have a nice day.
Bye, man. All right, I'm gonna let in Roy Barkin. Welcome, dude. What's up?
Yo, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
All good. It's not something that big. I just found that at 0.39. I don't know on the time.
What? 39 seconds? Trailer. What time?
Yeah. Yes. 39 seconds.
It's a black screen for me. But maybe 40. The wolves. What are you looking for?
No. The balls that Atreus is holding.
The what?
The little ball that Atreus is holding.
Oh, the ball. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it looks a bit like a travel stone, but smaller.
Yeah, I see.
So do you think maybe it would be a collectible item or something?
Look,
travel or something?
You want? Okay, I'll tell you what I think the ball and his costume is. Because in my last video, I said that maybe he got his costume made in Jotunheim, but I honestly think it was a surprise, or not a surprise, something that Faye left him. Because Faye could tell the future, so she would know like how, if it would fit him at what age and all that. She's very prophetic, so she left Atreus this clothing and the ball, and Kratos the new Jotunheim armor, because Kratos does have the Jotunheim symbol on his shoulder pad. So I do think it's of Jotunheim origin, but I think Faye left him for him. I don't think this will be used to travel between realms or travel anywhere, but I do think it was left by Faye.
Okay, cool. And another thing is that the suit looks like it's also just like improved with all the yellow and stuff, but there's still parts that looks like the old one. So maybe it got ruined with time or something, and maybe we'll get to see it somehow.
The suit, yeah, no, I mean, it looks better. Again, another thing that's Jotunheim influences, little flappy things. Let me see if it cuts to him now. Yeah, these little things, only Angrboda is the only person who has them. So yeah, it looks good. He still has the Spartan sash around his waist. So yeah, he's keeping some of his armor while adding something new to it.
Okay, and the last thing is about Tyr.
Tyr, okay.
Yeah, so when we see him in the trailer, like when Atreus and Kratos come over him, I don't think he was chained up. So I don't think it could have been Asgard.
He couldn't have been what?
It couldn't have been Asgard.
Sorry, I can't understand that last word. He couldn't have been. Say it slowly.
Asgard.
Oh, in Asgard, the realm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this looks more like Svartalheim. Yeah.
Yeah, and like they wouldn't leave him like that. I think he was maybe hiding or something.
Oh, you think he's hiding?
Yes. It looks much more like this.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a rope connected to his waist though. Like, just I don't know about that.
Oh wait, I got an ad.
What's that?
On the trailer. I got an ad on the trailer.
You got an ad?
Yeah. Wait.
I mean, you can look at my footage if you want to. Like, you see a piece here that has a rope connected to it, and then this rope goes to his waist.
Yes, but I don't know. It doesn't really feel like maybe in the other part, in the second part.
Oh yeah, in the second part, he's in another place entirely.
Yes, and he's just like standing up, so he could go anytime he wanted.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Like, yeah, he's not attached to the rope anymore. So I do think this takes place after that interaction that he had with them, or maybe later on. I don't know.
Okay, that's it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, man.
Thank you.
Take it easy, man. All right. Let's see. There's Swami and Gypsy. Make sure to hit the request to talk button so I can add you guys later on. Okay. And I'm gonna let me see if I can write it. Spickly. That's a hard name. Spicky Willy. We'll just go with that. What's up, dude?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, what's up? I've been listening or watching your videos for like a couple years, maybe. I just became a member today.
Awesome.
Because I'm just way too hyped. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I just noticed a few things, or rather, I honestly don't talk about God of War to a bunch of my friends because they really haven't played it, and I'm just always itching to talk about it. And so there's a game like 3 times, like give me God of War mode, all that stuff. Right. But I feel like there's gonna be aspects that are in the trailer that won't show up in the game. For example, in the first God of War trailer, like the God of War 2018 trailer, like the whole sequence of them seeing the dragon fly over them. I mean, I'm pretty sure back in 2017 or whenever when we saw that trailer, we thought we were gonna see that moment, but it wasn't really in the game. So I'm pretty sure there's
not only that, but the God of War E3 2017 trailer.
Right.
Trailer says like, I don't know what he's saying. That's not what he says in the game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He's like, I am hungry. Like Kratos says, feed us.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't in it, right?
Hold on, let me play it real quick. Let me just play it real quick.
Yeah.
What is it saying?
Wait.
He wants to help us!
Oh no, in the trailer he says he wants to help us, but in the game he's like, I don't know what he's saying. So yeah, it does change. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. That's just my point. There's gonna be, I think the little button at the end of the trailer where Angrboda's like, you'll get your answer soon enough. At least some of them. I don't think that's gonna be 100% what actually happens in the game. Something similar maybe, but I think that's just like breaking the fourth wall for us. You know, like just several things like that. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna occur in the game like that.
We don't even know who Angrboda's talking in that shot. We only see Angrboda.
Exactly.
She could be talking to Kratos. We're assuming it's. See, that's what I like about trailers. They're sneaky because
they're sneaky.
Loki's like, I want to find out who I am, and then you see Angrboda. You'll get your answers. You don't know if she's talking about.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And the whole thing about Thor asking if we're calm and reasonable. I'm so sure that's not going to be in that specific scene. That might be somewhere else. But
yeah, I mean, people have pointed out the obvious that Kratos is not reasonable.
He's not.
Yeah.
But we also know that Thor is kind of crazy. Eric said it himself. He's just like off kilter, like a man child.
Yeah.
So Thor himself is crazy. So that's gonna be another interesting thing.
Like he holds the hammer with his left hand. Yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's also like dirty. There's stuff in his beard. Have you noticed? Like, what is that? Like, it's naughty and like, I don't know. It's like there's still filth in his beard. Have you noticed that in the
Instagram thing?
Yeah, on Instagram. Like, take a look at his beard. It's like there's still some crap.
Dude.
Like,
Okay,
what is going on with
let's
this
just
guy?
say Thor looks disgusting. Okay, he's not the kind of guy you would want to bring on a date or something. He's just not.
No,
okay?
for sure. But I think that's all by design. I think he's gonna look more intimidating if we knew his height. He's probably gonna be huge,
exactly,
like tall, and that's gonna make it smooth over for people who think he looks like a wimp. I don't think he looks like a wimp.
Yeah.
I think the perspective is a little bit like the image we're seeing is not doing it too many good favors.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be intimidating, I'm so sure. And the animations and stuff, I trust them.
Yeah, when I complained about him in the trailer, people just thought I wanted Marvel Thor, and I've said this since the very beginning. I really don't. I don't want a pretty boy. I never said that.
Right.
And I'm not really. I don't really care too much about his belly. But I do think they should make him taller. Like that's it. Just make him taller, and then he'll be intimidating. That's it. Because here we have no.
I think he's gonna be.
We have no perspective. There's not a tree nearby to see what his actual height is. But if they make him a little bit taller than Kratos, he's gonna be awesome. Just from a
exactly.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, moving on. A couple more things. So I've been super intrigued about Odin just in general because although we didn't really see Odin. We didn't see Odin at all. We did see some of like his images in the murals, like this old guy, long white beard with like a spear all the time.
Yeah.
But we also kind of noticed, and even Mimir talked about it, like his style, basically his interior design. Everything is like, remember in Odin's chamber, it was a lot of gold and seemed super regal and very expensive, extravagant, exactly. And also in the kind of the rooms that the Valkyries were kept in, giant chains and all that. It looked like it was going to be like the typical Asgard that we can imagine.
Yeah.
But then Eric Williams said that in this iteration of Odin, he's going to be kind of like this old man. Like he's got old man just doing his own thing.
Yeah.
You know, which I can imagine. If you see the Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer, you see Odin is kind of like that. He's kind of like this old guy in a hood, being super like, you know, like creepy, but also you can tell that he's powerful. I think we're gonna get that kind of Odin in this case.
Yeah.
And I think that's like interesting, but it also doesn't jive with the style or the interior design taste of Odin that we saw in the first game. But whatever, I'm totally like still looking forward to it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Eric Williams said he's not gonna be living in a castle or anything like that. So that's all going to be interesting to see what Odin, like how he's depicted.
Yeah, he's saying like he's not Zeus, right? But he is
exactly
he is manipulative. So yeah, he's gonna be more hands on. He's gonna be out there in the wild, like he said, like an old man
in the wild,
doing his own stuff. Yeah,
doing his own thing. Yeah, and I do think that might be Odin and the statue behind it. I just Who else could it be? I don't know.
Oh, someone said Ivaldi, but he just doesn't look like a dwarf, you know.
Yeah, that guy is tall and he's in a hood. He has a long stick. Who knows, right?
I mean, like, at least okay. In these games, like dwarves have kind of a weird shape, looking type of thing. They look a little bit more disformed. What I keep hearting here.
Disproportionate.
Durlin, he's okay, I guess, but Brock. Yeah, look at Sindri. He's got the guy in the statue doesn't look like a dwarf. That's all I'm gonna say. He looks more like a.
He doesn't look like a dwarf.
Yeah.
And I mean, we only. This is the first time we're seeing Spalter Prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Odin could have been. Odin is the Allfather. There are people who like worship Odin, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't just because we know he's bad doesn't mean that people don't like him. I mean, there's a whole Thor statue in Midgard. There's like 2 at least, right?
Yeah.
People did worship these guys, even though they are evil. So it very well could be Odin, even though we know that he's kind of like the POS. Right?
Yeah. No, but like you said, he still has he's protecting Svartalheim from the Hellwalkers in exchange for them not making weapons to Vanaheim. So yeah, out of all the realms, like it would make sense for the dwarves to have a statue to Odin because it's like, oh, he's our hero. He's keeping the Hellwalkers away from us.
Yeah, which makes total sense if Odin's trying to hide Tyr in Svartalfheim.
Exactly. Yeah, it all connects, man.
It all connects. It's so cool. And the final thing, I do think that I know Corey loves Faye. Like he says Faye to him is probably one of the most powerful people in this whole thing because she has so much foresight. She predicted everything, you know, the yellow markers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we haven't seen the last of Faye. If we don't see Faye in this game, I imagine we might see her as some kind of like, you know how Zeus showed up as some kind of ethereal image somewhere. We might see something similar, like a little glimpse of Faye.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't see full Faye, she might show up in some kind of prequel because her story is just too cool.
Yeah, I think I honestly think they're not gonna touch Faye at all in this game. I think that they're gonna do a prequel. Yeah, there's too many characters now. But I mean, I could be wrong.
There's too many characters, but they've intentionally told us some characters and left out the good ones. So in terms of spoilers, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
They told us a lot so we can talk about it like this, so you can get more members like me. But then, yeah, I think we're fine in terms of
this
spoilers. I'll leave
this
it at
real
that.
was for me and John Ford. That's it. Like it was.
Oh yeah. Seeing you guys do those interviews just like made my heart all warm because you guys deserve it. So congrats.
Hey, how do you pronounce your name? I should have asked this first, by the way. Like Spickle Willy.
No. It's Spicy Killer Willy. So I'm African, and Killer Willy is like it's like a little dessert thing that we have.
All right, Spicy Killer Willy. I got you. I'll try
Killer
to
Willy. Yeah. I'll be showing up more in here. Like,
but dude, thank you so much for stopping by, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, take it easy, man. Peace. All right, I'm gonna let Camby in. What's up, Camby? Oh crap, we got blue owls. Okay, guys, everyone here just request to talk, and then I'll get you guys later, okay? But yeah, Camby, you're on, man. What's up?
What's up? How are you?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
All good, man.
I just saw some things what the other people might have seen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm a little sick, so sorry for the voice.
No, it's okay.
I saw in. Let me see where it was precisely. In the fight with the frogs, right about 148.
148. Oh, with the frog guys. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, the pillar in the back has like a.
It's lighting up.
Yeah, it's lighting up. Yeah. So I was thinking like it's a breakable structure or something.
Yeah, I almost mentioned that in my other breakdown. Yeah,
in the animation it doesn't glow anymore.
Yeah, like it's glowing here. Like for those of you guys watching, it's glowing here. But when the animation stops, yeah.
After the animation, if you go frame by frame, you can see it's starting to glow up again.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
So that's what I saw.
Yeah.
The second is like what the guy before me said about the first fight not being Thor. I think it is actually Thor.
You think? Okay.
I think Kratos being depowered is because of a very intense stalemate with Thor.
Yeah.
And that breaks all things around them.
Yeah, but I don't know how they'll do that because obviously neither Thor nor Kratos can die at the beginning. So I don't know how that fight will end up splitting up because
No, I think they just get repelled back.
They get repelled back. But I mean, okay, look, in the first game, Kratos thinks he kills Baldur, and then he just comes back to life because you can't kill
true.
him. But how are they gonna, give us a break in the fight? They fight and then they stop and then they fight again later on in the game. I don't know how they'll do that. I'm sure Thor's gonna be one of the first ones, but I don't know how they'll do that.
Yeah, they'll figure something out. I believe in them.
Yeah.
I think that is what breaks their house, and that's why they're in a cave in the first shot.
Oh, okay. So you really think it happens right at the beginning?
Not per se right in the beginning, but like the first big fight.
Okay.
Yeah. And another thing, symbolism of Atreus growing up is like his glove snapping, and I saw he has finally a bow holder.
Yeah, the Jormungandr. Yeah, it's got a Jormungandr design. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I didn't notice that because in the first game he just did it on his shoulder.
He just puts it on. Yeah.
And I really expect Surtur in this game. He has to, because he's mentioned in the last game.
Yeah.
He deals the last strike on Asgard, so he has to be in the game. But I'm concerned because that's a lot to fit in one game.
Yeah.
That's I don't want to curse, but it's freaking a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay. Surtur might be. I think Surtur has to be one of the important ones. Like you said, he's the one who destroys Asgard, right? Well, okay. Does he destroy Asgard? Is that a Marvel thing? I gotta be careful here.
No. It's said. Mimir said it in one of his stories.
I thought he said that he's just sharpening his sword for the battle against someone, right?
That was when you see the mural.
Yeah.
Atreus asks this on the boat, and then Mimir talks about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen again to what Mimir said, to all the conversations, because he has so many of them that I'm starting to get them confused. Go on. Hello?
I'm back. Hello.
Okay, yeah.
I can send I'm just gonna send a link of Mimir talking about it.
No, it's okay. I'll check it out later.
Yeah,
I believe you. But I do think I do think Surtur's gonna play a big role. Like you said, he's the one who destroys Asgard.
Yeah. And
Go ahead.
That's maybe the fight that people are asking for, like a big fight, like a Kronos fight that everybody has been asking for. That might be it.
On top of Surtur, just
yeah. That might be it.
Yeah.
Maybe because saving Asgard is like a part of the stopping Ragnarok.
Yeah.
What the Trace was talking about.
Yeah.
So that's the things that I saw and wanted to talk about. It's late in where I am, so I need to get some sleep.
It's all good, man. Yeah, take it easy, man. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Have a nice stream.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you for having this channel. I'm so interested in God of War because of you.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That warms my heart. Thank you.
And I want to see you get to 1 million. I believe in you.
Thanks, man. All right, man. Get some sleep, okay?
Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna skip a few people. I'm gonna get to you guys later, but I'm gonna let Blue Owls real quick. Liz, can I call you Liz? What's up? How are you?
Pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I mean, I've been wanting to do this for a while with the community, just getting his theories. I've learned a lot of things. You guys are sneaky. I didn't see his mistletoe arrow on his neck before. You guys are sneaky, man. Yeah.
We try.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah.
I didn't want to skip ahead of anybody, but I just wanted to briefly say, like, I think your guys' interviews was awesome, and I think your community is really awesome. So it's really, really cool to see.
Yeah, honestly, thank you so much for giving me and John Ford the opportunity. Like it was really fun, at least for me, just talking to those two awesome developers, man, because they really are. They're really legendary.
Yeah, they're really cool, really cool guys. But yeah, we definitely enjoy watching your theories. I mean, that's part of my job at Santa Monica, is to watch reaction videos and theories, and see what's going on. What are you guys thinking about?
I wasn't joking when I said to Eric that I was going to predict the next story. Okay, that's something I'm working on right now. Like, I think he gave this metaphor with the IGN interview, like, oh dude, if you know the characters well, I think I can tell which is which. So keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I just see it in your chat. Yeah, my name is Blue Owls Medic, and I'm a community manager or community coordinator at Santa Monica Studios.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Well, I mean, thank you.
It actually started with Cuba. When I first started a few months back, you replied and was like, "Hey, it'd be really cool if I could talk to Corey sometime." And I was like, "Hey, that's an idea."
Yeah, it was. I think it was back when I had only 80,000 people sub to me, and like I really want to secure Corey Barlock for my 100K, and now you guys finally just this would be cool.
It was all part of the plan.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan. Yeah. I really thought I was gonna have to shave my head or something for a 100K special. Oh, the Kratos head shave again.
Do that for 200K.
I mean, I did that for 10,000 subs. Okay, so I would do it
Did
again.
you?
No,
oh my goodness!
Just look up Cuba 10,000K. Like I did it in a live stream. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Yeah, just I just want to let you know that also just Corey and Eric had a wonderful time chatting with both of you, and that was really important for them, especially Eric.
Yeah.
The community is like everything, and I just was reading like your comments, and it's awesome to see that people really get Eric's vibe. That
yeah,
he's
no,
just
I
like this...
really do think the interviews helped because the way he said things in the showcase, where the whole thing about Odin being an old man doing this, the people were worried, but once we gave him a chance to explain, like they're more at ease now, and we're all excited. We're all on board with Eric. He seems to be an awesome director.
Yeah, he's great. He's it's so awesome. This is just an awesome studio. So anyway, I'll let you go. But
all right, Liz,
I just wanted to
good
say
talking
hi.
to you. All right.
All
Bye.
right. I'll lurk. Okay. Bye.
All right, Lord Close Squad. What's up, man? Welcome.
Hey, Cuba, how's it going, man?
It's going good, man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Let me just say I'm a huge fan of your channel, and
Thanks,
I'm
man.
so proud of you, and I love watching you grow, and it's really cool. It feels like we're all a part of this journey that you're on. It's really cool seeing. Like when I saw the interview with Eric and Corey, I was like, "Oh shit,
I've made it.
What's going on?
I've made it."
Yeah. I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So you were talking with Emil earlier, and I didn't know if fans had caught this, but I wanted to point out the Odin looking faces in like the wooden beams.
Yeah.
I thought that might have been Odin, and then I don't know if anybody noticed the I'm going to call them Einherjar because that's what they look like.
Okay.
The guys with the glowing eyes. It kind of almost looks like the same color as the Bifrost.
The guy I have here on frame, the big guy that comes from the Bifrost.
Yeah, like as he runs towards Kratos. I don't know if you can zoom in on his eyes, but like
I can't do it right now, but I do see them glowing. Yeah.
Yeah, so they kind of like if you zoom in, they're kind of the same color as the Bifrost, and then the guys that Kratos fought in the arena, their eyes are also the same color. Yeah, so I just assumed that they were all probably Einherjar from Valhalla.
Yeah, him descending in the Bifrost and them looking like that, they do look like the warriors in Odin's halls in Valhalla. I would agree with you. Yeah.
And then also, that kind of made me think even more that they were in Asgard as they're fighting the guys in the arena, because the doors that Kratos pulls down with Tyr inside of them, he's actually fighting those guys in front of those very same doors.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody caught that.
So wait, you think this is Asgard?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it just doesn't look like it doesn't look very Asgardy. It looks more like Svartalheim with it's in a cave, right?
So that's what I was thinking. You remember God of War 3 when Kratos was in the cave inside of Olympus, like going up the mountains of Olympus. I kind of just thought Asgard might kind of have like something like that. Like I imagine this huge castle being built into the mountains, almost like the MCU Asgard, and maybe Kratos had to like go down inside of a pit somewhere to get Tyr.
Yeah, dude, it honestly might. Like I said before, like these trailers are deceiving. Like it makes it seem like it's one thing, but it could be another thing entirely. Like you said, it could be just a mountain, a cave in Asgard. But yeah,
right.
I do find it interesting. I do find it interesting that if it is Asgard, I find it odd that he's, using the Bifrost to get his soldiers in. So it does make me think that these soldiers are located somewhere else, aka Asgard, and they're being sent through that Bifrost looking thing. But I mean, I could be wrong. Go on.
I thought about that too, and I kind of just imagine that as being like a way they would appear in game, sort of like how Draugr come up out of the ground. They kind of just like maybe, I don't know, use like a mini Bifrost and just drop into wherever Kratos and Atreus are.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they'll be all over the game.
Yeah.
So
I would like that. I mean, hold on. Yeah, go on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I thought that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're fine. And then I also wondered if you had thought about. I don't know if I missed a video of yours. I hope not. But when Modi mentioned Kratos being, I meant not Kratos, Atreus being his new brother. The last time they
Modi,
ran
he
into
said
him.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering what you thought they meant about that.
Well, in Norse mythology, Loki lives with the gods, right? In Asgard.
Right.
I'm not really sure how that happens in Norse mythology. So I guess they were hinting at that Loki was going to be kidnapped by Thor and he was going to live a few years with the Asgardian gods. And because of time dilation, it would feel like many years to Atreus, but it's actually only like an hour to Kratos, right? So when they meet each other, Atreus would have been older and had lived with the gods, and he would have been a different character, right?
Right. That's I actually left that exact theory under one of your videos.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, thinking that's probably what would have caused Loki to be pissed at Kratos, not knowing how time works in Asgard, and so he would have kind of just felt like abandoned. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna talk about that again. To be honest, I really don't. But
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
it'd be so. But yeah, that was all I wanted to say. And again, I'm really proud of you and really honored to watch your channel grow the way it is.
Thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. I mean, I couldn't have done with all of you guys' help. Like, you guys have no idea how much you help. So thank you to all of you guys, members, and everyone who likes and shares. Like, that's the biggest help you can do for the channel. So thank you so much, man.
Awesome. Anytime, man.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let in Grayson, and I think that's gonna be it for today. I think I got Glipsy boy. Can you Can you request to talk? But anyway, Grayson, what's up, man?
Hi, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Yeah, cool. I have a couple of things that I want to ask you. Not much about like what we saw in the trailer, more about the story, because yeah, we've seen Santa Monica taking a lot of liberties with the Norse mythology, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Especially like healing Magni or Modi, and well, we don't know if they're both like, but yeah, a lot of things. So my question, I think, for the future of the story and how it can go further, because this is the last game of Norse mythology, is that because we've also seen the comics in Falling God, if we're going to go back to Egypt,
okay,
that a lot of people have said, but also how would that work in a narrative way, and because
okay, go ahead.
Like how we're gonna get there, and I think that taking Atreus to Egypt too, and because a lot of people, as you even did a video with Angraboda maybe being of Egypt,
yeah,
which I don't really think. I think, as you said too, there's gonna be a separation of Kratos and Atreus.
Yeah,
and I think maybe because all that complicated like time travel thing that there's also gonna be, maybe because of that is why Atreus has to stay. Like for all those things to happen where they're right now,
okay,
Atreus has to stay.
Oh, so he's gonna become like the previous theory, like the ruler of the Norse realm or something. Like he's gonna be in charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, because at the end he of course has to give birth to Jormungandr, which I still don't understand how that happens.
It's gonna it's gonna be some time travel shenanigans, but yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why like maybe like Tyr is gonna tell him like no, like send Kratos away and to like no, you weren't supposed to be here, because even Mimir says Kratos like prophecies and take into consideration like you.
Yeah, something I'll ask the writers or Corey Barlog whenever they're okay for another interview is like explain like the previous timeline, because I'm not sure if they're gonna touch upon that in this game. If they are, like, this game is gonna be really dense, and I'm gonna love it if it is, right? But yeah, I want to know like what happened in the first timeline, you know, because it seemed like it failed, you know, when Jormungandr was sent back in time. What was going on there?
Yeah, and who blew the horn and everything. So I think that for that maybe like Atreus is gonna have to stay, and maybe Tyr is the one that's gonna have to send Kratos to Egypt, like get away from him, because he
okay, it could be, but I really think Tyr's gonna die. Tyr's not gonna.
Yeah, I think Tyr's gonna die too. Like,
he's not gonna make it out of this.
And even the actual like Ragnarok, like I've been reading like the Ragnarok thing, like the Wikipedia page, and of course he dies. And yeah, well I think like maybe Tyr or someone else, like you're gonna have to like send Kratos some place else so that things happen as they should happen, maybe.
But see, that's why I thought it was a good idea to make Angraboda part Egyptian, because maybe the next game in Egypt could be Atreus's and Angrboda's, like finding her family or something. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think more is going to be like Kratos going and like because we already seen him in Egypt.
Yeah, because right now we do need a justification for going to that realm, and I'm like, ooh, like we would be one step closer if Angrboda had family members there.
Yeah, but I don't know, like yeah, that could be it too. But I don't know. I think maybe like they're gonna have to send Kratos back to Egypt, and that's also good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's possible.
And that's going to be also like more of like his parental at the end, because of course the whole first game was with him becoming a parent, you know.
Yeah.
And that's all people said about sacrifice and say that, and the thing of in the mural, maybe that sacrifice too is more of having to leave your son.
Yeah.
For the greater thing of people, you know? Not people, but even for him, because maybe like he will die if nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
And having to leave him going to Egypt and continuing this also like cycle of him always being this loner.
Yeah.
And maybe even the next couple of games could be of him trying to get back to, like, to the North realm, back to his son.
Okay.
Years later, but I don't know. That's okay.
Yeah.
Far stretch. Yeah, I think that something is gonna happen. That the tree's gonna have to stay, and Kratos is gonna have to go, because I don't think we're really gonna have this big Ragnarok battle like a Marvel, like Marvel universe like type of Thanos battle where everyone goes and everyone's kicking ass to everyone. Because of how really the gameplay of God of War has lent itself to.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be more of like maybe we're not really gonna see that battle, and this game just more until that battle, and then like Kratos having to leave so that battle just happens as it should happen, and not as.
Well, I mean, I do hope we see like a big battle of some kind. I don't know how
Yeah,
they'll do
me
that
too.
with this camera angle, but I do want to see something
Yeah,
like
the camera angle
the
and
ending,
even
the
the
ending of God of
gameplay.
War, sorry, the beginning of God of War 3 going up onto Olympus. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Something like all the giants fighting. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool, but I don't know how they're gonna do that, but maybe something like that. And also, of course, a lot of people have been talking about Surtur.
Yeah.
So I don't think really Kratos is gonna kill Odin. People said.
Oh,
Some
you
people wanna
think
see-
Surtur's gonna kill him?
Yeah, I think Surtur's gonna kill him. Especially because that's also like Barry Williams said, like he's more like an old man. I don't think he's like defenseless, but I do think that maybe, or even he's going to be stronger than Kratos, and like because of the prophecy and thing, everything like that, Surtur is the one that has to kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like Surtur is the one that's really.
Well, I mean, if that, I don't, I mean, it could be, but fans are gonna be disappointed if we don't get to kill Odin, the king of the gods. I think it's gonna be left to for the players to do, or Kratos in this case.
Yeah, Kratos.
yeah,
That's the
'cause-
thing too. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because fans are gonna be
Of
really
how-
disappointed if they don't get to kill the most important god in the realm.
Yeah, I just think maybe we'll kill Thor, because Thor, after like in the Ragnarok of this, according to Wikipedia, he kills Jormungandr, but the poison kills him. But because I don't know if they're gonna send this Jormungandr back on time to see him, or how it's gonna happen, how they're gonna really work with this time travel.
Yeah.
But maybe instead of like Jormungandr killing Thor this time, they just Kratos, this thing that wasn't expected to be in the prophecy, is the one that's gonna kill Thor.
Yeah.
Especially because he has also been mentioned that he's the main guy.
Yeah.
The main bad guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all to do with it has all to do with the first timeline, what happened in it, you know.
Yeah. Like I think that's something that I trust Santa Monica, and I trust of course
me too.
Warlock and everything to really explain it and to be satisfying.
Yeah. I'm not
to be something.
I'm not blowing smoke up their ass when I say that this game truly feels like they have a plan. Like other sequels, not just in God of War series in general. Like I haven't seen a sequel that I'm as interested for before. Like this seems like they got a plan. Yeah.
Like Mass Effect 3, like at the end, like all the options, everything that they were building up was like just like, okay, you still have just 3 options, and
yeah, I haven't played Mass Effect, but I have heard the ending is really bad. People thought.
Yeah, because and I do think that Santa Monica is like, especially because the creative team and all the passion that they all have, and even with the history they have of making their games.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do think they really have a plan, and I'm trust with that plan.
Yeah.
But also the last thing that I would like to mention is that I do think that Tyr, I know a lot of people saying like, no, it's an Asgard and things like that, but I believe maybe like Odin is kept him like secret in the North realm.
Yeah, to me this looks like Svartalheim. I think he's being kept there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's being kept here like a secret, and maybe meeting Dornriel, or what's this other guy's name that
During the dwarf?
Yeah.
The dwarf, yeah.
Yeah, the dwarves, like, maybe he can tell, like, he knows a bit of where he is, and he's gonna send us to this, like, hidden place.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It could just
But,
be
yeah,
a prison as Odin has in Svartalheim, and we might see other creatures in it. Like, it'd be cool if we see, like, another guy from another pantheon. Like, he's got an Egyptian guy, like, hidden away or something. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And also, like, with the Dark Elves, I think, because they say, like, you made a big mistake, and like, when we killed him, it would be really interesting to see, of course, like, you've talked about, like, Alfheim.
The Light Elves, the Light Elves, how they're gonna play the role.
How they're gonna play it, and all of that. And yeah, I don't think they're gonna just leave it as a side quest, as some of my friends have told me, like, no, it's probably just gonna be a side quest and that's it. I don't think so. If they would have made such a big deal of it.
Yeah, but see, like, I just don't see it fitting in the main story. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a writer. They could find a way of just putting Freya in as well, Freya and the Light Elves. But it would be revolutionary if their side quests are 100% like feel like the main game, and that's something God of War 4 kind of felt in what the conversations were in those missions. Like, they don't feel what they talk about in those side missions. They feel like the main game. They're talking about themes you get from the first game. It's not like, oh, go and get this cat from the tree. It's things that matter, right? But in gameplay, in the gameplay side of things, they don't really offer too much. They feel like side quests. Maybe that's something they can provide in this game. Like, oh, the side quests are actually another game. It's like, oh, you want to do the Alfheim quest? Go ahead, kill Freyr, something like that.
Yeah, like, I think it could be something like that.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna throw away Freyr as like, oh yeah, just kill him and that's it. Like, I do think we're gonna get some exposition on him.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that's how it for now. I think that's the thing that I've
for now.
About for now, yeah, and yeah, I'm really excited to play this game, honestly.
Yeah, man, everybody.
And congratulations on 100K.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you for your help, honestly, everybody. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just really excited to see all of your theories that you have and how many things you get right.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right,
thank you.
Tom Servo, you're up, man. And Nasik Niak, make sure to request to talk to me so I can invite you in, okay?
What's up, man? Dude, it's an honor to talk to you.
Dude, I'm sorry for you're kind of the last one. I'm so sorry, man. There's no favoritism here. It's just
no problem, man.
How's it going?
But man, this is awesome. I don't even know what to say. I have a couple theories, I guess. Sorry if you hear my bird. It's my bird.
You have a bird. That's cool. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, thank you. So I guess my first, question is, I know you pointed. I'm pretty sure it was you pointed this out in one of your videos about how Atreus has like Spartan pieces of Spartan like robes on him or something like that, right?
Yeah. The Spartan sash, yeah.
Yeah, right. I was just wondering. I was a little confused about that because I'm pretty sure that was in the last game, like you said. I'm just kind of confused why Kratos would even like let Atreus anywhere near like anything to do with his past.
Right.
Like why Kratos would let him wear anything like that? Because he.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you. Yeah, I don't.
But I mean, I don't think Atreus would know. Like, I think the Spartan sash was given to him when he was a little kid, like even before God of War 2018, right? So it's like, oh, you need a bandage or something? Here you go. Just rip part of his sash and then just give it to him. Atreus wouldn't know what Sparta is. Like, he learns about it at the end of God of War 2018. I'm about to sneeze. Go on. Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just a little confused about that because I just would assume that Kratos would like want Atreus to have nothing to do with his past, So
no, he doesn't. Yeah. Better go on.
Yeah. Let's see. I wrote my theories down.
It's all good.
Okay, so the next one. So when do you think Tyr actually visited like Greece and stuff? Like when in the timeline?
In the timeline?
Yeah, do you think it was before Kratos destroyed everything or after?
I think
it was before.
Before. Yeah, it had to be before. It might have honestly been before Kratos was born. To be honest with you, like it might have been way in the back.
That actually kind of supports my theory a little bit. I actually think, because I don't think they ever said who made the prophecy of the marked warrior destroying Greece. I don't think they ever said who made that.
I think it was Alethea from God of War Ascension, the one where they take the eyes off. I mean,
okay.
I think she just. I don't think it's confirmed, but go on.
Okay, but I just kind of had a small theory about how like the giants kind of made that, or saw the future, and then made that prophecy, and then kind of told it to Tyr because they trusted him. And then Tyr, when he went to Greece, he kind of told them that prophecy.
I mean, that's cool, but it would make the oracles of the Greek realm a sham. It's like, oh yeah, I can tell the future, but it was Tyr who gave him the information. It is interesting because you're right. Like the giants do, they have prophetic abilities. That's an interesting thought. I never thought about that.
Cool. Yeah. So it's just a small theory. I'm most likely wrong. So.
We're all most likely wrong here, so it's okay.
Yeah. And I guess my last theory, because I don't want to keep it for too long, is I actually think the first boss fight is going to be Freya.
Okay.
Because in the trailer at least, it looks like she's there near the beginning, and I think when Thor shows up to the house, I think that's just a dream that Atreus is going to have. I don't think that's actually really going to happen.
Well, I mean, he had the dream in God of War 2018, but what we see there is actually happening because Atreus is older in the trailer now, so in that shot. So I do think that happens. That's not a dream.
Okay. Because I don't know, they just seem kind of calm about it when they're leaving the little hut or whatever.
Yeah.
Like when they're on the sled, they just kind of seem like, oh, okay, Thor attacked. All right, let's go.
And look, I do want to point out that I do think the Freya boss battle is going to be really early on because I think what I tell that this is really early on is the cape, what Kratos is wearing, the fur cape. He kind of ditches it at the end. Like he doesn't really have it anymore. So first he's fighting, he's charging at Freya, and then later on, here we don't see him. Let's see. Sorry about this. Sorry, he doesn't have it. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, anyway, he doesn't have it afterwards. So I think he loses the cape in the fight maybe, and then it's when the adventure actually starts.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Man, well, okay, that's about it.
All right, dude. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Congrats on 1K. Congrats on that interview. That was awesome. You did great.
Thank you, man. It was really fun. Yeah, thank you. Take it easy, man.
Thank you. See you.
Bye. All right, Nizinak, what's up?
Yo, okay, it's Nazniak.
I'm so sorry, Nazniak. I'm a classic mispronouncer here, so Nazniak. I'm sorry.
No, dude, it's completely fine, Kuba.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think I blew the lid on everything, and it kind of hit me just earlier today, actually. So I'm kind of glad this Q&A is happening. And I think the newest trailer actually hints at a gameplay mechanic. And okay, so you know that sack, like that you had the ashes in, right? And how it's on Kratos' model and all that.
Wait. In God of War 2018, the sack, or you mean the one that I'm seeing right now, the one here?
Wait, I'm not looking at the stream right now.
Oh, you're not? Okay, sorry.
I mean, like the sash, what he has on him.
Oh, I thought you said like sack. Okay, sash. I got you. What Atreus has on.
No, I mean the sack that you carry the ashes in, and that he has it on him in the trailer.
Okay. Is it Faye? Because there's two sacks that Kratos carries.
I mean Faye. Yeah, I mean Faye's ashes. That
one. Okay, the one that carries Faye's ashes. I got you. Okay, what about it?
So they're hinting at a new mechanic, and I have everything laid out. And I think it even goes with Thor approaching Kratos and being like he's a calm and reasonable man. Let me get to it. So Thor and Kratos are both extremely strong. They could both easily take each other in a fight. It could probably be a win or lose battle.
Yeah.
And I think there's a specific reason why he's talking to him calmly. I think we're going to see Kratos shoot from the 3-point line. Now, hear me out.
Wait. You can you repeat that? You think you're going to what?
I think we're going to see Kratos shoot from the 3-point line.
What is that?
It's in basketball, so let me explain.
Oh, okay. I just gave myself out as someone who doesn't watch sports, man. But go on.
Okay, so basically, what if that is just a placeholder? Because what if in the trailer they're just putting Faye's old sack there, like where her ashes were held, on his belt, and it's actually going to be a basketball. Now hear me out. Not only, can these two fight, but if they duke it out on the basketball court, not only is that a completely new mechanic, but it's something that hasn't been really seen since Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, outside of NBA 2K sports games. And not only would it be really interesting, but to further suit this, is when they go get Tyr, there's going to be a war going on. And what if Ragnarok, instead of it being like an all-out war, okay, it's just a giant basketball game akin to something like Space Jam. And then when Tyr stands up and he's so tall and all this stuff, it's due to the fact that they're recruiting him to the team.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's pretty big. He could play basketball, probably. Yeah. You got
Exactly.
me there. You got me there
And you
for
could
a
easily
sec.
reach
You
the-
thought I thought you were serious for a bit. I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, nice. It's nice.
I'm just saying. No, I think I blew it over. And if like anyone from Santa Monica's listening to this, I think they're probably gonna be embarrassed because I just blew their entire lid.
Yeah, it's a basketball game. Yeah. All right.
I know. Like, all right. Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Take it easy, man. This guy waited all this long to troll me, man. Nice. All right. I think I had him on spicy before. Yams, I think it's the only one. Yams, can you click the request to talk button and then I can bring you in? Dude was literally high as fuck. Hey, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing,
hear
man?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
What's going on? What's up, man? I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you, man.
So, what if the travel room in God of War 2? What if they would go back to it, like go back to Greece?
Oh, the time travel from God of War 2? That's what you said?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think so. I don't know how they would do like that travel to another pantheon, and then I don't know if the rules of the time travel in that realm would work in the Norse one though.
Yeah, but like it would be fucking amazing. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It would be like amazing if you could go back to like there, like with Atreus and all.
Yeah, that was one of my theories initially, because in the vase you can see them rebuilding Greece, and I really thought that was a hint that we were going back, and I think we're gonna go back, but only in another game, not in this one. I don't think, since there's only two games in the series, I don't think they're gonna take the time to go to Greece. But I mean, it would be cool to just see Greece again.
Yeah, I just finished playing God of War 2 for like the 100th time or something, and I was thinking about it. I was like, what if they just go back and they like find the time travel room thing like in ruins,
Okay.
and just like go back in time.
All right.
To a certain point or something.
I mean, it would get us like OG fans like all hyped up about that.
Yeah,
because-
that's what I was thinking. Like,
yeah, like fan.
damn.
What is it called? Fan. God damn it.
Service.
It's fan service. Thank you. Yeah. But I don't know how. We'll have to take a portal there or somehow just make it fast, because I don't think we're gonna take a long boat ride there. It would be interesting if that's how time travel works. But again, like, it brings into question like how much power. Okay, so look, the Blades of Chaos work in the Norse pantheon, and that's a Greek magical weapon. So maybe time travel could work the same way. The time travel from the Greek pantheon could work in the Norse pantheon. I guess it's possible, but I kind of want them to do their own thing. Greece, I want it to be another thing. Just go there for another reason. I don't know if it's maybe the Blade of Olympus, something like that. But
yeah, that would be amazing if like, what if the Blade of Olympus is inside the Kratos' house?
he's got two weapons hidden away. Just,
I mean, maybe I watched an interview with like Corey Barlog, and he said like some stuff like everyone missed in the first house.
Still? When was this interview though?
No, it was the one when it came out.
When it came, okay, so this is pre Captain Kuba and pre John Ford as well. So it's before we started looking for things. Because dude, I have looked in that house for hours. I'm pretty sure. Just at the ending when you get to walk around, I have zoom in on every corner. I haven't been able to find the Blade of Olympus, but it would be.
Anything?
Yeah, it would be cool to get to wield that weapon from this perspective now. This camera angle. Yeah.
Do you think we will be able to play with Mjolnir?
With Mjolnir? That's something I've been thinking about recently. I really don't know if we'll be able to play with Mjolnir. So let me go up. Because look, this is we do think I don't know about you, but I think we're gonna kill Thor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and
I hope so.
Yeah, and I guess we could use the weapon, but if we were to use the weapon, we would have to kill him like somewhere in the middle of the game, so we can level up the weapon. Because I'm assuming we want to level up the weapon as well. I don't want it to be just a cinematic gimmick. I honestly want it to be a full-on weapon. But
yeah, I get it.
Again, with the two game things, I don't know if it's gonna be possible. Yeah.
Like we should have a third weapon to play with, I think.
Yeah,
like at least one more.
Yeah, to add variety, because you don't want it to feel too much like the previous game. So I think we will. But again, like, how are you gonna take Thor's weapon though? I mean, maybe he just doesn't need it. Maybe it's like in Thor Ragnarok, the movie. It's like, oh, the hammer only, what is it? Concentrates your magic, your power or something. Like you don't actually need it, and then he unleashes it, something like that. Maybe he doesn't need the hammer itself. I don't know.
Could be like maybe like they fight or something, and
yeah,
like he's very wounded and he leaves or something, and then Kratos just wields the hammer. That would be so epic, man. If
Yeah,
we see Kratos with the hammer.
Yeah, exactly, man. I do think we need another weapon. I just don't know what it'll be.
Or what if like we could just play with Atreus? Like he has his own weapon or something.
I think he's gonna be playable to some extent.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure how yet. I'm still working.
Maybe
on
kind
it.
of like The Last of Us too, how they did like both Abby and
Yeah, but again, not exactly like The Last of Us Part 2. I thought the game had poor pacing, but yeah, something like that. Like you get to see two perspectives of the same story. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Hey, welcome, man.
Is there anything else you wanted to say? I'm sorry. I mean, you might have wanted to say.
I don't think so. I just wanted to talk about the time travel thing.
Yeah, I mean, time travel.
I came
is
unprepared.
very
I'm
possible.
sorry, man.
No, it's okay, man. It's all good. I might do one of these things again later on in the future. Like I think we've covered. I've seen the trailer so many times now, and I'm sure you guys have too. I don't think we're gonna find that many new things now. But yeah. Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome, man. I love you, bro.
Yeah, take it easy.
Keep being great.
Thanks, man. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna let Maiku, Spicy, and Thaumik one last time for a short little conversation. I'm gonna let Thaumik real quick, and then you guys can come and just request to talk, you guys, and then I'll get you guys in.
Hey.
Yeah.
So all I really have to say is I have a small update on that brain blast I had earlier. I don't know if you remember.
Which one? I forgot. I'm sorry.
It was the one about the realm travel bridge. Using it once to get into a realm, remember?
Yeah, when I was talking to someone else, I was looking at the images, and I'm like, wait, hold on. It was a trailer. There's already a shot of the tower being locked up to someone, but I have to look up the rune.
It's Jotunheim.
Is Jotunheim?
And that would go with your theory that Kratos and Atreus are getting their new armor from Jotunheim people. I remember you saying something about that
in the last thing. So
yeah.
you already checked this Jotunheim.
Yeah, because it has the rune Ehwaz on it.
Yeah.
And but you can also just check the one that's right to its left, if you wanna.
The one that fell?
Well, no, like when he's on the dog sled.
Where?
The one that's to his left. Look up and to the left.
This one here?
He's on his dog sled.
Yeah, this one here?
I can't the stream's like lagging. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That one right there is the one that's to the left of the Jotunheim one. So Jotunheim's the one that the bridge, which is to their right, is connected to.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. I mean, I was just giving you a small update. I don't really have much else to say. I already gave you my thing. But yeah.
It really is, man.
Because
yeah, like at least they can travel to one of them, which is Jotunheim, because they can't move the bridge because of the snow, but because of the ice. But if it's locked onto someone, it's Jotunheim. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention, man. It's a really cool detail. That's why I want to do this thing, because you guys also have really good ideas. I learned about this thing, the bridge stuck, the freaking mistletoe. It's been awesome to have you guys on, man.
All right. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say, so I'll just let Spicy
take it easy, man. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye. All right, Maiku and Lego Man, remember to request to talk, and then I'll let you guys in. Spicy, what's up, man?
Yo, so I did the first day the trailer came out. I was so curious about what our new characters would sound like, so I actually went and listened to just like interviews of the
voice
Odin
actors.
actor, the Odin actor, and especially Tyr actor. And so the Tyr actor, to me, I think the take they're going to take with Tyr is kind of like a gentle soul.
Okay.
Because this guy sounds like just like a genuinely nice guy.
Okay.
So someone who is kind of meek, but like don't mess with me, because I am the god of war, but I'm a nice guy, kind of things.
Yeah.
Like some kind of reserved ferocity hidden beneath all that niceness.
Yeah.
So that's something cool to expect.
Yeah.
And with the Odin thing, like him being an old man, I think it's gonna be like true, because the actor doesn't seem like he's gonna be like, Thor's voice is so like booming and like obvious macho man kind of thing. Odin's voice, the actor is not like that at all. It seems like just a normal person's voice.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because Mimir always talks about Odin as like a manipulator, like the mind games, and I think that's what we're gonna
These guys
get.
are actors. I mean, they can. That's what they do.
Yep,
They can
that's
change their
true,
voices too, like if they need to. So they can make Tyr's voice sound a little bit rougher. Same with Odin,
Yep.
make it somewhat older.
Yeah, I think Odin's gonna be like menacing
Mhm.
a little bit because this actor is legendary. This guy has done some pretty cool stuff over the years. So, the fact that they got someone so talented means that he's gonna do some cool things with his voice. And I imagine with Tyr, since he is kind of huge, they might do some cool layering things with his voice, like not just make it sound like a normal person, but then like different levels to it, make him sound like more like a god kind of thing.
Like a Jormungandr effect, like his.
Yeah, I mean, not as wild as my homie the big snake, but like, you know what I mean.
I
Like,
got
do
you.
some effect.
Yeah. It would be cool. Man. I'm excited for all of these new actors, man, and actresses. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let Lego Man in. Thank you so much, Spicy Man. I'll talk to you later. Okay. I think he cut out.
Hello.
Hey, Lego Man, welcome back, man. What's up? Can you hear me?
Okay.
And Mike, remember to hit the request if you want to talk. If you want to talk, man. And honestly, thank you so much to all of the new members. You guys are great, man. Like, I think I've broken records here. Like, you guys, there's a lot of members in this stream. Thank you so much. Can I, Lego Man? Are you there? I think we might be having some audio issues. Hello, Lego. Lego. Legos. I guess I'm gonna read one of the comments. Don't you all guys think Mimir deserves to get a new position so he can see where they are going? Honestly, that's a good point. M Dizzle, like, yeah, why not put him in front of his hip, man? You just carry him in front. It must suck to be Mimir. Like, you have to live in the past. Everything Kratos and Atreus see, like, he's gonna see it after, and in reverse. So yeah, you have a good point there, M Dizzle. Lego, are you there, man? I guess we're just having some audio issues, and Mike is not joining in as well. So here, I'll Jormungandr click request so I can talk to you. Lego's muted. Lego man, you have a go if you want to talk, man. I'll let Jormungandr in first then. Jeremy.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? He's like, yo, what's up? How you doing?
Good, you?
Oh, good. Welcome back.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk about a few things. I heard about, like, earlier, you were talking about, I think this was like a couple days ago, you were talking about how, like, the light elves are now becoming enemies.
Yeah.
And you might think that that might be the reason why it was a grave mistake that we, stopped the war between the light elves and the dark elves.
Yeah, we helped the light elves, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have, like, any other speculations of the light elves, like, doing anything else?
Not at the moment, man. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe they were able to get Freya, but that's about it. I can't really speculate too much about them, no.
Okay. Also, with, like, Freya probably definitely getting her fighting spirit back.
Okay.
Like, do you think she might find her wings again somehow?
Yeah, she has to. If she wants to fight Kratos, she has to.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be. It might have been Odin. It might have been the Valkyrie that helps Freya. Like the I made the video on. I forgot her name. Hurst, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Ghana. Ghana is her name. So yeah, it could have been one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, with the I forgot what I was gonna say, but also with Loki being very optimistic and wanting to go to Asgard or something and find out who he is.
Okay.
Do you think it might actually happen where we get another, like, thing where Kratos dies in battle or tries to die in battle so he can go to Asgard and find him?
I'm not sure. Like Kratos dying and he goes to Valhalla and then getting
Atreus back.
I mean, it's possible, but
Because
I think
in the Norse myth, like Loki gets captured and then stays in the bond with, like, of course, the venom dripping down and everything.
Yeah, and
like,
yeah, go ahead.
I think they're probably gonna try to do like some spin on there where Loki gets captured by Odin or something. And also, like, with Tyr coming in, and do you think that, of course, with your theory being that, like, Tyr's gonna die and, like, Atreus is gonna recite the I forgot what it was. Like,
the Norse rites, the Norse death rites, yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course, there has to be some kind of, like, relationship that they're gonna build up. But, like, do you think it might be like some sort of, like, relationship where, like, Tyr tries to build it, or, like, Atreus really, like, where Mimir and, like, Atreus really just wants to talk about, like, myths and stuff?
I think you talked about that before, like just talking about Tyr and his stories and what happened before.
Yeah, and, like, Atreus trying to build a relationship maybe with
Yeah, I think Atreus is going to be playable, and the playable sections with Atreus, we will be accompanied by Tyr. That's what I think so far. And maybe that's how we'll get some exposition on Tyr and who he is or what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, with Tyr probably gonna be helping us out, going to see Odin or something with the story, that Tyr's gonna be, like, very important.
Yep.
Do you think that maybe Tyr might actually, like, die by the hands of Odin?
No,
or someone like that?
I think it's going to be Kratos. Kratos is the one who's gonna kill him.
Really?
Yeah, I'll explain that later, like in another theory video. I'm still working it. I'm compiling all of my evidence, but I think it's going to be Kratos. Yeah.
All right, that's great to hear.
And during Enderman, it was very fun to talk to you, man. I'm gonna let in TJ Loud9 like real quick, and then we'll end it, okay? Because it is getting kind of late here. But thank you so much, German Ender.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. See ya.
Later on. TJ, can you request to speak so I can invite you in? You have to click the little hand here to talk. There you go. Alright guys, this is gonna be the last one, okay? If there's anyone else who wants to talk, I'll get you guys at a later time, okay? Hey, TJ, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Big fan, man.
Hey, what's up?
Your work.
Yeah.
I have a few questions. There in God of War 3 a couple years ago, I was playing it and I found what looked to be a statue of Anubis.
In God of War 3?
That's what it was. Yeah. When you go in, when you fight, I think it's after or before you kill Hades, I think there's a statue of Anubis there because it looked very similar to what he looks like. And I think, this kind of looks like that one god from Egyptian mythology. It might be Anubis right there, but whatever.
is it before Hades? Before you fight Hades?
Yeah, I think it's like when you first go there and you have to get across that platform to like get to him and fight him. I think you see it.
I don't know how to look that up. Is it in the temple of Hades?
It's like right when you remember when you fall from Olympus and it's like right there.
And River Styx. God of War River Styx.
Yeah, it's right after you talk to Athena and then it's right there in front of you. And another thing
is it before you talk to Athena? Sorry, I'm interested in this. If there's an Anubis statue, I want to know about it.
It's after she talks to you.
Oh, it's after she talks. Okay, I'll look at that later when I play the game again because it's too specific, so it's fine.
And another thing, I think if they were to go to another mythology, I would like to see Celtic.
Celtic?
Be the one that because you haven't really seen that anywhere. It's not really been explored that much.
Isn't it too similar to Norse mythology? Would you disagree on that?
I would agree. I wouldn't say they'd have to do it like right after the Norse, but it's something I'd like to see before. Like, if they would have to go to a different one, I think Egypt would, that'd have to be the one that they go to, and then maybe Celtic. That would be down the line.
But yeah, you're not the only one. People really want to see Celtic mythology, but
I'd like to see the Celtic
even in games like Hellblade, I'm pretty sure there's Celtic and Norse mythology intertwined. So the way I've always seen Celtic mythology is kind of like Roman mythology, which is very similar to Greek. Maybe not as similar, but aesthetically, they just look very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at this deer, all these things. It's a lot of forests and stuff like that. It looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, and you notice in the trailer how they bring when Atreus is bringing the deer in, and if you see the horns, they're like emphasized on when he comes in. It's like, oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, the Loki foreshadow. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't name the God of War for Atreus, if he does take that title, I think God of Mischief would fit it.
Yeah.
But it's God of War, really, but it works.
God of Mischief, yeah. Right?
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think you cut out. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at Celtic mythology pictures now, and it looks really cool. It's got that fantasy, looking feel to it. It looks amazing.
I'd love to see Kratos with a hat, samurai hat. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Anyway, man.
It's good talking to you.
Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, man. All right, guys. This is gonna be it for today. This was a long one. How long did I stream for? Hold on. Let me check how long. It's been 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours. So yeah, it's usually a little bit more than what I stream. But yeah, it has been really fun, you guys. Thank you so much to all members. I can't believe there were so many of you guys. Thank you so much. You guys help support the channel so much. You don't even know how much. And thank you all who like and share my videos. It really does help me be put in the algorithm by YouTube. So thank you guys for all of your support. I really, can't wait to make theory videos for you guys. That sounds sarcastic, but I mean it. I really got a bunch of things from the members here that I didn't know about, and I found things in the trailer while talking to them. It's been crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys another time. Until then, remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok.